This is a HeadGum podcast.
Mitch, exciting weekend for comedy here.
That's right, Wags.
The Napa Boys is opening in theaters. You are in this movie.
I am. Myself, Armin Weitzman, Nick Rossi, Paul Rust.
Wow. People should go see the Napa Boys, but if you are in Seattle, come see the Doughboys live Sunday, March 1st at the Neptune Theater with guest Jordan Morris.
That's right. Speaking of very funny people, Jordan Morris.
Jordan Morris will be there, at least.
Yes. Look, there's a lot of exciting stuff in comedy going on this weekend, and also we're doing our tour.
Also, the Doughboys are doing a live show. We're going to Portland and Seattle. Tickets are still available for Seattle at the Neptune Theater, Sunday, March 1st. Come and join us. Our guest, Jordan Morris. And Mitch, we can announce the chain.
Yes.
Taco Time Northwest.
That's right.
We're going to Taco Time Northwest. We reviewed
because it's different.
It's different than the other Taco Time, which we previously reviewed.
And that we thought was just fine.
We didn't like it.
But now we're going to Taco Time Northwest.
We're doing Taco Time Northwest. Last time we went to a regional taco chain that was not located in the parts where you typically expect Mexican
Emma almost
food.
died.
Emma almost died. So
yeah,
we'll see
what happens this time.
She may be skipping it up there. But
Yeah.
Taco Time Northwest.
And then also, Wags, I can say in Seattle where we're going as well.
No, that's in
that
Seattle.
is where we're going in
Oh,
Seattle.
well, guess what? I can also say in Portland where we're going too.
Where's that?
McMinimans.
That's right, McMenamins in Portland. McMenamins in Portland, Taco Time Northwest in Seattle, Sunday, March 1st, Neptune Theater, Jordan Morris. Tickets at birdfuck.com/live.
Come and say hello.
birdfuck.com/live. In the spring of 1977, two Georgias forever changed their respective industries with two seismic launches. In film, George Lucas created the modern franchise with his original IP, Star Wars. And in food, George Beale and two investment partners founded what Bon Appetit has called America's favorite restaurant. But while Star Wars has since reached a depressing point of brand oversaturation under its corporate stewardship by the Disney Death Star, Beale's chain has smartly limited its scale to maintain the same pristine level of quality for nearly 50 years. First opened in Nashville and named for a city in Texas, the company shies away from brand unity, operating its 4 dozen locations with mostly overlapping menus under 15 different labels to make each feel local and bespoke. An expansive 2016 profile of the firm by Andrew Knowlton noted the attention to detail that speaks to its renowned consistency in food and service. For instance, no server ever has to cover more than 3 tables that are bolted to the floor so they'll never wobble. And while a wide demographic patronizes the nationwide New American chain, it's also a celebrity hotspot. The Bear creator Christopher Storer is a regular, as is chef David Chang, as is rapper and actor Shaquille O'Neal. In 2010, much like how Star Wars retconned its title to Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope, the White Tablecloth Eatery changed its core brand from being shared with the flagship Music City location to a different moniker. Though just like Han shooting first and Greedo not shouting McClunky, true believers will forever be loyal to its original name. This week on Doughboys, Houston's We Don't Have a Problem, as we review the original Hillstone restaurant, Houston's. Welcome to Doughboys, the podcast about chain restaurants. I'm Nick Tiger Weiger, along with my co-host, a guy who wants to diversify the stocks in his broth IRA, the Spoon Man Mike Mitchell.
Brevity is the soul of wit, they say.
Broth IRA.
You're the one who read it.
Roth IRA is the normal one, so that's what it's a pun on.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what my note for that is?
Oh, thanks for following up by also thinking I'm dumb.
I
but
don't think
know
you're
what a
dumb.
Roth IRA
I'm
is.
talking it out myself. I think that my issue with that one is you can't have individual securities in a Roth IRA.
Who said brevity is the soul of
That's Oscar Wilde.
I already forgot. Oh, Oscar.
I think it was Oscar Wilde,
Just
right?
thinking about
Can we look
Oscar
that up?
Wilde.
Yeah, look it up.
Oscar.
Mitch, you cad.
Do you mean brevity is the soul of wit?
Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Okay, Shakespeare.
It's a Shakespeare.
Oh,
from Hamlet.
Wow, it's a Hamlet. How about that? It's always Shakespeare. It's like Wilt Chamberlain holding a record in
Hamlet
the NBA.
to
You should always
Hamnet.
guess Shakespeare.
Hamlet went online. We got Hamnet now.
Preferred broth IRA.
You prefer broth IRA to Hamlet's Gone Online? It's Hamnet now? I like that one. I thought it was good.
Thanks for all the laughs. Happy eating. Andrea F. from Anchorage, a.k.a. the girl who once FaceTimed Mitch from a bar in Alaska with Brooks and Rutherford.
Oh,
and
my
also,
God, yes.
And also met Amelia at my cousin's wedding.
Yeah.
No.
I met her at my friend Colleen's wedding. And
Wow.
She's cool.
She was awesome. She said meeting me was like meeting Tom Cruise.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
She
She's
has some
right.
issues, clearly.
I will never forget that.
But she says meeting you like meeting Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Wait, what's her name again? I'm sorry.
Andrea F.
Andrea, yes.
Yeah.
I remember when Brooks and Rutherford FaceTimed me from Alaska.
You ever been up to Alaska?
No.
One of the freak states?
No, they were doing a show up there. I think they were doing like a comedy show up
He
there.
did a whole tour of Alaska.
I
didn't
think
he?
Brooks maybe filmed up there.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
that's what it was.
Gabrus did a show up in Alaska, too.
I would love to. Alaska's on my list.
Yeah.
Of places I want to go.
Wow.
I mean, well, I should go. I guess I don't know. We talked about doing a show up there.
You got female fans up there. Go up there and get some polar poontang.
Polar poontang?
Mitch,
Ooh, that polar poontang's ice cold.
Mitch, we got to talk about the new thing. You know, here we have our issues with HeadGum Studios, but they finally addressed something that you and I were very worried about: building security. They installed a face scanner to enter. It's either scans your face or I think you can put in your butthole too. They said you can upload it.
Yeah.
Put it under your butthole.
I put Jemmy's butthole in, so I
Yeah.
just pick her up and turn her around.
Perfect. That's handy.
HeadGum's gone online.
HeadGum's gone online.
Headnet.
Headnet.
You won me over. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's good. It's good that we just had key fobs, and now it was recording your face every time you come into in case people want to steal microphones. Is that what it is?
Nothing gets you in the mood to do a comedy podcast like being reminded of the surveillance state.
That's yes, yeah. I get you because I have a Ring camera.
Yeah,
and Ring had the big Super Bowl ad that was very bad.
What was the ad? I didn't see it.
It was basically like we will like constantly it's like we're
they're
constantly
claiming they're
surveilling.
gonna help you find your lost dog using everyone's Ring cameras as like a network of cameras to look out and find the dog. But really, it's like you're just saying it's for dogs, but it's really for the people.
Yeah, it's
right?
like ice hunting basically.
Yeah.
That's like what I mean. I think that's basically what it is. I don't want to give the details of where I live too much away, but it's not an issue. It's not an issue for my place. Is what I have to say. But,
your Ring camera points at your butthole.
Yeah.
It's in the
toilet. Mitch, I know you got a little drop.
Emma, hit him with the drop.
This week on Doughboys, fries.
Doughboys, it's the Doughboys. Doughboys, it's the Doughboys.
Welcome to Doughboys. This week, Tom Sharpling is here.
Hey, what's up, Tom? Thanks for
Hi,
being on the
Tom.
show.
What's up?
Talking fries.
Tom, what do you think of fries?
I love them.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think they're bad.
Well, it's come the time where we're going to
No,
give
wait, I want
fries.
to talk about the secret sauce.
We've never really talked about the secret sauce in general.
The secret sauce is pesticides,
like
as well as genetically modified breakfast cereals.
I bought my own food from home.
Well, hey, Dough fam. Wendy's was always good. Jux at Juxtaposition. Thank you, Jux.
Wow, unfortunate timing for Jux because Wendy's is shuttering a bunch of restaurants claiming it's a rebuilding year.
When was this email sent? That's the big question to me. Let's see here. This email was sent May 2025.
Okay, so it's
I think Wendy's has actually
dated.
gotten worse. Was that before? We had brought up the rumor of them changing to shredded lettuce.
Yes.
Around that time.
But this would have been the aftermath of Munch Madness 10 and the Tournament of Champions, where Wendy's was crowned the ultimate winner, if you remember.
Right, yeah.
So we were like, hey, maybe Wendy's is back, and it turns out Wendy's is very much not back.
That was maybe Wendy's last hurrah, kind of, right? Like
it might have been it.
Yeah, that might be it. It's
last trophy in their case, Doughboys Munch Madness.
You know what's funny is that HeadGum has gone online, and then I came here and I sent 3 texts and was on the HeadGum Wi-Fi, and none of them went through. So
Sick.
the Wi-Fi isn't working.
I think they
but
need.
the fucking
Are you on staff
front
or
door.
guest?
Is that the issue? Guest doesn't work anymore or something?
Maybe.
I think they need more data for the face scanner, so you can upload
That's
it
the
directly to the
issue?
NSA. Yeah. Mitch, very, very drops at birdfuck.com. Very, very excited to have our guests on the podcast.
Wait, hold on quickly.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang is here.
Wu-Tang is here?
He's in L.A.
Wow.
He was like, I'm going to come to L.A.
This is Mitch's friend
This
Wu-Tang.
week.
Adam Wu.
He's like, I'm going to be in L.A. on Tuesday. He said this like on Sunday, and I was
Wow.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This
He's
is
here.
It feels like a classic Wu-Tang move, right?
Yeah. Him and his mom are here.
Just
and my mom's
impulsively
here.
shows up. Hey, how about that?
My mom and sister are here. They're helping me clean. We went to Safi's last night for dinner, which
How
was
fun.
very good. But they are. Look, as a 43-year-old man, it is embarrassing to say that like my mom and sister helped me spring clean quite a bit all the time. But I have a bit of a hoarding problem. It's the truth. I'm going to be honest about it. I have a hoarding problem.
We both have OCD, and that can
Yes.
sometimes be. It works in different ways. For me, I get rid of things. For you, you accumulate things.
I accumulate things.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I've accumulated. I mean, it's been like a crazy few years. I mean, just in general, but also like, you know, with Doughboys stuff, and then so I've accumulated quite a bit. But then also, you know, when I was thinking back, I was like, oh yeah, I had, you know, 2 people who were close to me died in my. It makes sense
Sure,
that
right,
there's a bunch of junk. So they're helping me out. I love them very much. They're very helpful to me.
Do you still have the neon sign that Spotify sent us?
Not only do I have the neon sign, but that actually is up in my house. You've seen it,
I
right?
have never been inside of your house.
You've never been in my house.
I've only been in your garage.
That's right. You've seen my garage. Oh
Yes,
no, you've been in my house.
Yeah, I've been in your house.
How have you not seen the Spotify sign?
I must have
I
seen
keep
it.
you in the
Must have-
garage too.
Yeah. What level is it on?
I think 3.
Well, that's the issue.
What level is it on?
Yeah, you keep Wagger on the. I'm in the garage. Wagger's on the first floor.
It's a
Amelia's
hierarchy.
apparently allowed to go all over.
It's a caste system.
I hung it up, but I hung it up on the wall.
What does it say? Does it say Spotify?
Is this now recording or
It
something?
says recording or something.
Oh, okay.
And my mom loved, and it is. I do. It's a nice sign.
Do you still have yours, Wags?
No, I put it in the dumpster. See, there we go.
But that isn't the issue. That's not like a
No, that's decorative. That's
yeah,
art.
Yeah. It's way worse than, you know,
Yeah.
a receipt from fucking whatever. I mean, like that stuff is bad. But I've gotten way better with all of that stuff. But I just need to get rid of clothes and stuff, and they're helpful with that sort of thing. I think I think I'm very bad. I'm not trying to put that into gender roles, but I think as a guy, I'm very like, I'll hold on to these clothes, and I just hold on to them for too long, and then they make fun of me as I try on the clothes, and they're like, you look like you're in high school, like that's from high school, you look like a loser kind of thing, and then
Right.
I throw it away. That's the process that I go through. So
Okay. Well, hey.
it's good. It's a good thing. I'm
It's
just
good to
being
see-
open about it.
It's good to
That's
see
all.
your family.
Yeah, it's good to see my family. I don't make them come out here to work either.
My sister and I do the same thing when she comes and visits. I go through my closet. When I'm visiting her, we go through her closet. We
Yeah.
help each other with stuff like that. It helps.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah. And then we eat food.
You
That's what we do.
My parents come and they're in and out. It's like 5 minutes total.
I'm not surprised by that
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
No, we have fun.
They look at your empty closet. All right, introduce our guests.
Our
I'm
guests
sorry.
host the rom-com podcast Podstruck. They are also writers for Ted. Season 2 premieres March 5th on Peacock. Elena Crevello and Chelsea Davison. Thank you both so much for being here.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
you,
By the way,
guys.
that's like the longest I've been quiet since since I slept. You know,
Yeah.
I'm never quiet for that long. I was like,
Yeah.
get me in, let me in, coach.
I know. Especially I feel like with our podcast, we're constantly interrupting each other. People are like, you're not really supposed to do that. It's sometimes hard to hear. And we're like, no, what's happening?
Oh wow!
down. It's the server again. It's pulling in too much. It's funny because we always like a cold in the studio, and then today it's a rainy, cold day outside.
Right.
And the thermostat just popped up and says 58
You
degrees.
know why? Because I bet they're controlling it from the studio next door. It gets warmer in there, and there's
Great.
a record happening.
They're-
So they
they're-
maybe
they're
are
freezing
changing.
us out.
Great,
Great.
great.
This is what
great,
we
great.
usually do to everybody else. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we're in big ice blocks by the end of the episode, it's the Headgum podcast fault or whoever the fuck is next door.
Find your polar poontang.
Yeah, prepping you for that polar punani.
Don't pet Jimmy.
I'm warming her.
She'll warm you. Dogs' base temperature is like 100 something. They're like warmer than people. That's why they're so cozy.
Oh,
yeah.
Like a dog with I thought 101 degrees was like a fever for a dog. It's not. It's like their baseline.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I one time went camping with a bunch of people, and I had my dog with me, and she slept in the sleeping bag with me, and I was like, that was a great night's sleep. And everyone else was like, I was freezing.
Yeah.
People left in the middle of the night.
Wow.
Yeah, so
They can
hot
be very
tip,
good like
take a
that.
dog
And then
with you.
also bad, because I have cats, but the cats, same sort of thing. They
Yeah.
they're little heat bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The best.
It's great.
they've had a tough, Wally and I have a tough week seeing me. The house is just in ruins right now. I'm like cleaning. I'm just cleaning
Making
things.
progress.
They don't
Making
like that. I
progress.
feel like my cat loves when there's just like shit everywhere, like
I
to play with, knock off things.
Irma will barf on, like, if I have stuff out that I don't want her to barf on, she will do it.
She'll
And
immediately find it.
She immediately does it, and she has done it since I've started doing this process already twice.
Wow.
But I think also that there's guests. They're a little, and it is their aunt and their grandma, so I don't know why they're that upset by it. But they're family.
Well, maybe they're getting anxious.
They're getting a little anxious. They don't
Yeah.
know. They don't know their family that well as much as they should. So,
Right.
Yeah.
They need to visit more often.
They need to visit more
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Wags.
Yeah, and I tell them to stay away from Uncle Wags. They know.
Elena, we got to talk about this. Before the show, you came in with a cup of coffee, and you said you normally drink decaf.
Yes.
But this is a coffee heavy you're having because they were out of decaf.
Yeah, they said something is wrong with their machine, which I
Okay.
didn't ask questions. I was just like, all right. And
There's
so,
some podcast company that's pulling power from us. We can't get our machine to work.
everything is down on this block. Yeah, so I went ahead. I ordered a regular, and I gotta say, I feel fine.
You feel fine. Okay.
I feel fine. I mean, I'm a little shaky. If you could see my hand, it is shaking.
We're like
a tiny
10
bit.
minutes in. You feel
That's
fine
true.
now.
And
I
I've
don't
only had half of it.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
can't wait for the end of that. So, I'm not usually a coffee drinker. I drink decaf if anything.
Yeah, me too.
And
decaf.
I got myself a little coffee bean iced vanilla latte here.
How about
Wags.
that?
Wow, I gotta say, Coffee Bean is like the worst place to get coffee. No, I mean,
Did I look too offended when you said that?
No.
I mean, I am shocked because I do like coffee. But what you don't?
I think Coffee Bean is the worst coffee place. There's something about it. I don't know.
I agree with you.
You'd
Thank
put it-
And you know I'm forgiving of Starbucks.
Yeah,
so-
Chelsea likes Starbucks.
Oh man, I hate
like
Starbucks. So
over
I like
Bean.
Coffee Bean a million times more than Starbucks
Well,
personally.
yeah. I'm with Mitch. I would take Coffee Bean over Starbucks, and I am a coffee drinker. But I like Starbucks is. I mean, the company obviously sucks. All these companies suck. But at Starbucks is all right. I don't hate it.
I feel like you got to find the right order. And I feel like I found that.
What is it?
It's the brown sugar shaken espresso. There's so much
Oh.
cinnamon and stuff in
I
it
like
that
that.
you don't taste the bad coffee.
Yeah.
It tastes decadent every time.
Yeah,
What
Coffee
don't-
Bean
what don't
tastes
you-
like dirt to
That's
me.
that's funny because I think Starbucks tastes too burnt, but I don't love coffee, but it tastes too burnt and kind of sour to me. Starbucks
Yeah, I think you
coffee.
just can't get something that's coffee forward. It's got to be drowned out in other flavors.
sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's to me is like the iced vanilla latte is like you're drinking an ice cream, like an ice cream drink. It's
Right.
not like
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like real coffee to me. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite.
I do
is
like
Dunks.
Dunkin'
I like
coffee, yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee too. Coffee colada.
Careful now.
I feel like I didn't grow up in that culture, And
All
now
right.
when I've gone to be
Just
like,
gonna
what's
say.
all hype? It
Careful.
doesn't quite. It's the same with In-N-Out for me.
Right.
That
I just
the
wanna let
hype
you know
is
that-
so high that now when I go,
You don't
I'm
like
like,
In-N-Out?
I wasn't raised with this. It's fine.
You
It's
work
fine.
with somebody who won't like what you're saying? Ted himself will be very upset at you.
That's true. He's from Boston.
Ted is
Yeah.
a Duncan. He's for sure a Duncan guy.
We have
Yeah,
a
we-
scene in
do-
Duncan
oh,
in this
great.
coming season.
Yes, we do. And every now and then, Seth would bring in either Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme
Oh,
donuts.
yeah.
And wouldn't eat one of them. Would just be like, they looked really good. Here's 4 boxes randomly for you guys.
No,
And then just
That
would
is-
like
you think
kinda
he's
sit
checking?
there.
Do you think he's
Wow.
checking a box by being like, I can't do this, but like this is like a way of me having it in a way. Is
I
like
do
giving
think
it
so.
up.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he doesn't want to indulge, he's trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
And so I think he's like, you guys have the joy I can't.
Well, I would
Yeah.
say most of the men in the room do not partake. So then it's just
You're
all of the
right, it's
women
all the women.
eating donuts. I'm like, there's something weird and fucked up happening here, and I don't know what it is. But it feels
Sounds like a room full of feeders. What the fuck's going on?
it's weird.
Sounds like you need the Doughboys in this room.
Also, we would come in there and clean.
Yeah.
I would definitely, if someone brings in a box of donuts, I'm
eating
gonna
the
fucking
fucking
take
donut.
Hey,
that
well, if
fucking
there's a
shit.
season 3, we'll call you guys when Seth brings some donuts in. I know who'll help us with these.
I know. Yeah, we're always like, we'll just have one. And then I feel like the women, we're like, well, there's 3 different flavors. We got to dare to compare.
Yeah, you got to try
It
them
was
all.
great.
That is the opposite experience. We are a feeder podcast. We are just constantly just there's so much food doing this show.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
so often so
Oh, yeah.
bad. You guys luckily had one of the good experiences.
Oh,
on
man,
the
this
show.
is a dream.
Yes.
Great.
It was a dream.
It's usually like just like bags of bullshit in there,
Yeah.
and everyone is, and even you guys will like not partake when it's real bad. But
No, like next week we'll be having ceviche from Long John Silver's.
Oh,
Fucking-
boy.
What a
Wow.
nightmare.
I did that.
for ceviche month or some
Yeah,
bullshit that we're doing, sucks.
Ceviche month.
Do you guys have any? Do you have any hoarder tips? How are you guys? Are you clean?
Okay.
How's the TED writers room? Because writers room also. Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
No, a
No,
hoarding?
no,
I
I'm
just didn't know if you meant
like,
in
what do you
regards
mean,
to
like
hoarding.
hoarding in a writer's
I was
room?
like,
Are there
I
bags
know
of
different.
garbage
We're
just
not
sitting
bringing
there?
our personal
Are there
things
bags of
in.
garbage?
Are there jars of Seth MacFarlane's urine? Just
I'm not a urine hoarder.
Every office looks like the Doughboys office. There isn't just like trash and piss everywhere.
Seth is
Yeah.
very clean.
He's very clean.
He's a clean, very things
Some
being
writers' rooms
organized.
can be very messy.
Oh.
Some writers' rooms I've walked into have been
Yeah,
messy.
sure.
No, this is, I would say, immaculate in a way that
Really?
is
Immaculate.
a little intimidating.
There is Purell everywhere.
Yes.
Like, it's,
Okay.
you
There
got to
are-
keep it clean.
Fun objects, baubles. There's a little horn that if
Yeah.
anyone makes a joke that's like really bad, I feel like Seth would grab the little horn or slide
Yeah.
whistle. He also has a slide whistle. And we'll just go, and
Yeah.
just he can do that.
Yep.
We should do that at the. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I will
I've been
say
here.
though, one time he dropped the slide whistle on the ground and then he threw it in the trash. I hope that's okay to say, Seth. But it's if something's on the
I
ground.
assume some intern got it later and cleaned it or something.
Yeah,
or maybe
maybe
it was
got
just
it
a
out of
new
the trash.
slide whistle the
I
next
don't
day.
think so.
I don't know.
So not because I worked at The Simpsons for a while, and I would say it could be cluttered in there occasionally. Sometimes.
Not cluttered. Very
No.
nice. Very beautiful office.
I think it
Even
just
over the
depends
course
on
of a day. No.
So
Okay.
so much of it just comes from the personality of who's in charge. I feel like it's like the
I'm
showrunner
not in
kind of
that
sets a tone.
world anymore. I don't go
Yeah.
into those rooms anymore.
All right,
I'm
because you're the talent.
I
we get
went
it.
to the,
we
I
get
went to the
it.
talent side, baby.
We're the writers.
I'll let you nerds take care of the rest of it.
Yeah.
Chelsea, we were talking Wendy's earlier. You're from Ohio, the
Yes.
home of Wendy's. Do you have any opinions
Wow.
on how Wendy's fares?
Okay, so I love Wendy's, and so as you're talking about how it has gotten worse, I agree, and I never really
Wow.
thought. I thought that was just me being like, I guess I've grown up. I guess I just I don't have that magic I used to. But Wendy's is the best, or used to be. I would get the fries, dip it in the Frosty, do that. Use the fries as a spoon.
Oh.
The crispy chicken. What do you mean? Ugh,
I
that's
don't know.
like
No,
what?
no,
That is
That's
good.
a
That's good as
famously
hell.
good
No,
thing.
no, I
That's
don't
a
know.
With
delicious
Chelsea.
thing.
No.
Yeah, and and I feel like now there's. The last time I went there, they were trying to innovate too much. I think there was like a root beer Frosty. I'm like, get out of there. A peppermint
Yeah.
Frosty, things like that. There's all these different types of the chicken sandwich. Like
Yeah.
stick to a couple things and do them well. Their baked potatoes used to be great.
Baked potato.
Baked
They've gone down.
potatoes.
Look, I am with you in that I don't, but I am happy for people who do that. You know,
Dip,
like
dip a fry in a shake.
I'm
That's a
happy
thing?
for people who dip fries into Frosties. I don't do
Yeah,
it. Though,
I'm
but
happy. I'm happy.
It
for
reminds
you.
me of a happier time of when Wendy's was good and they didn't
Yeah.
have the skin on fries and
Right.
everything like that. But
If you are a shake dipper, as I am as well,
also, by the way, my lawyer is calling me.
You wanna answer
This
it?
is the truth. I can't answer it. I mean, you're saying not on the air answer it? Or?
no. I mean, like, do you need to interrupt
need
the
to pause
podcast
for
if
a
you need to
sec?
take a call?
He just said, "Don't talk to anyone." That's what he just said to me. So, do you mind if I quickly?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
go
think so.
answer that.
Welcome back to Doughboys. So Mitch got canceled, so we're gonna do the rest of the pod without him. I asked Mitch to step off so he could do that bit.
Oh wow.
Worth it.
I've prepared a statement. I would like to apologize to the Italian community. No, and we're all good. Wags.
You had a business call.
I had a business
Everything's
call.
fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
No legal trouble for either Doughboy.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine. And I think we could say this much.
Yeah.
We found out both our guests are also with our lawyer, Lev Ginsburg.
That is true.
Technically, I'm with Lev's partner, Grace. So,
There you go.
professional partner.
You're with the firm.
I got all nervous because you guys were like, you can't say his name. Then you just said his full name.
Yeah, you did.
Now I'm like, is he going to drop us?
By the way, the lovely wife of our good buddy.
Yeah, Sean Clements.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Grace's?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
She's great.
A real
Grace is
industry power couple.
How about that?
wow. I don't know who that guy is, but good.
Oh.
I acted like I did. I don't.
Yeah, you really
I
did.
don't. I just
I bought
played
it.
along.
Good
I
acting.
know.
That's
That was
another
talent.
I gotta find myself a high-powered lawyer.
Wife?
Wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
make that
Give
happen.
me a Johnny Cochran type. I want I want a big flashy lawyer.
You want someone who's defending a murderer.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
We can do that. We can do that for you.
Yeah, I want to find a high-powered. I mean, the person who is currently cleaning his house out of toys that he can't get rid of. Do you guys have any? Are either of you? Which way are you? More Weiger or more me as far as hoarding and keeping stuff?
I am more you.
Yeah.
I get sentimental, and the only strategy I have, which is inspired by Marie Kondo, but I don't use it for decluttering. I just literally, it's the only way I can get rid of things, is to literally like talk to the object and thank it.
That's very sweet.
That's
I like that.
Just because like I have like like a towel that I've had since my studio apartment in Brooklyn that I'm like, oh, but it served me well, but it's disgusting, and then I have to just be like, thank you. Thank you for cleaning me. Thank you. I love you.
I was doing some of the. I also take pictures. My digital junk I'll never get organized ever. I think that's just over with. And I'm fine losing that battle. I'm okay being like, there's too many pictures in my phone and there's too many whatever. I screen grab stuff all the time and in emails and text messages. I'll never get fully caught up on that stuff, and that's fine. It can live in the abyss or whatever.
Yeah.
But physical stuff, I'm I can take a picture of it and then throw it away, and I'm a little better. But I always feel like I save sides from stuff I worked on.
Yeah.
I do stuff like that, which I don't do as much anymore, but back in the day I did do that a lot.
Well,
when we go to Doughboys restaurant, you save the onion rings or
I don't say actual size. Though let me tell you, I was throwing away a lot of fucking Doughboys food in the last stuff that people say. We always feel like we got to take it, and then don't give us anything else anymore.
Like a stuff or food.
like actual
They'll give
food.
they'll give us back. It's very kind.
The gifts are lovely. The gifts are people are welcome to give us gifts.
All right, fine.
Gifts are
Keep
lovely.
giving us the gifts.
Sealed
Give us
snacks,
the gifts.
So you don't have plates of food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a bag of chips or
It
something.
sounds like you don't need more gifts, though. I think this was the right move. And
But
it's
now
not,
that I've thought about
no,
it,
it doesn't sound ungrateful.
No, I want them. I like it.
Okay. Well, I have a very unconventional way of getting rid of all your stuff, which is just you have your house burned down in a fire.
Oh my God.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I forgot about that.
How dare you ask me about my hoarding?
I'm sorry.
No.
Were you a sentimental? I know. I'm sorry.
No, I was kind of in between. I would always try to get rid of stuff, but I definitely had a bunch of photos, and I had my wedding dress, stuff like that, all gone. So if you ever want to,
that's a nightmare.
I don't want to. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No.
It's okay. I've got a lot of therapy, you guys. We can joke about it.
If my house was burning down, Wally and Irma would be I would grab Wally and Irma.
Of course. I hope.
Yeah, Wally and Irma, my Doughboys branded fleshlight, and then I'd be out the door.
You have a Doughboys brand.
We were kind of tinkering with it. It hasn't hit the market yet, but
it was going to be merch.
Yeah.
It's the first fleshlight that changes size depending on the user. So
If it's a mouth, that's very on brand. You know?
It's a Weiger mouth or a Mitch mouth.
Yeah.
And it's randomized. You don't know.
We talked about feeders. That way they get to be the feeder of their dick.
Wow. Yeah. I think you guys got to roll that out.
Yeah.
It's a 2028 release window is what we're thinking right now.
Right,
We'll see what happens. But I would Those to me, Wally and
That's what
Irma
you
would be the
grab.
most important thing. So that's like that. Like it's been easier just taking pictures and tossing it away.
Yeah.
But were you a hoarder? Were you more like
No, I would try to get rid of a lot of stuff all the time. But, I had like a box, from all of the different writers' rooms I've been in. Like, and like different, like you're saying, like
that's
scripts
normal,
and
right?
sides.
Sure, yeah.
I had like all my playbills because I went to NYU and like all the plays I saw back then, like the original Wicked, which for some reason, all those are gone. But that's okay. You realize.
It does. That stuff doesn't matter in the end. It's the other stuff.
I feel like I think that I want that stuff, and then I'm like, I haven't looked at it in 10 years, 15 years. Those like playbills.
Well, I think sometimes like when you have kids, then you're like, oh, this will be cool. I'll make them look at this. Not that they're gonna care.
Yeah.
The stuff that sucks is like photos. You know what I mean? Like that's the hardest thing I'd say.
Yeah.
Everything else, honestly, it's kind of okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, you were affected very much affected by the fires last year. You lost your home.
That was last year.
Yeah, last year.
Crazy. And we're supposed to be breaking ground in like the next month, so we're rebuilding, guys.
That's nice.
Oh my God, that's very exciting.
Yeah,
and
it's
in the same plot of land.
Same plot of land.
Wow.
And I also will say it's crazy how much shit I've accumulated in a year. We were like, oh, fresh slate, and now I'm like, how the fuck do I have sorry, it's okay. Let's just drop it
yes.
out.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck do I have so much shit already? Like, and my kid too. I'm like, what happened?
Well, it's nice. I feel like the community really rallied in LA to give you stuff. You got all Cameron Diaz's baby stuff.
Yes, I have all of Cameron Diaz's baby stuff. I don't think I'm supposed to be. I've said it before.
Oh, are you? I thought you said it.
But yeah, I've said it.
Why went to high school with Cameron Diaz?
I didn't go to high school with Cameron Diaz. We went to the same high school, Long Beach Poly High, Homo Scholars and Champions. But she was older than me.
Well,
was she in?
We like her.
Was she there like at the same time at all, or no? She's much older.
I think there was like a window where, because my brother's older than me. My brother was never so yeah. She's older than my older brother. I don't know why I'm dwelling on this. I'm saying this in a very awkward way. No. The answer is no.
No. Okay. No. You guys never met. You never crossed paths. Yeah, I got all of her baby stuff because we were having a baby and she was getting rid of. I guess she has like multiple houses, so they're like, we have baby stuff for like every house. So I have like I had a bunch of baby blankets with like her kids' names on it, which I got rid of. They're at a Goodwill somewhere.
Yeah, but that's sweet. That's
very sweet.
Lovely gesture.
It would have been so expensive to go buy all new baby stuff. So thank you.
We could have given you some of our baby stuff that Nick and I wear a lot of the time. We have
Size
bonnets
to
and
us.
bibs.
I love some bonnets, some Doughboy bonnets.
When you rebuild, if you want, you can put a Mitch and Nick toy right on your shelf as one of the first.
I would love that. Luca would love that. I'll give that. Yeah, my kid will love that.
We should talk rom-coms and specifically how they pertain to the topic of our podcast, food. Are there any notable food scenes in rom-coms? I mean, we certainly think of the When Harry Met Sally as first thought.
Hey, well, hold on. That's what I came up with when you tasked us with this assiment before the thing.
I should have because I already had it in my notes, but I was like, I should have just let you.
I'll have what she's having. Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, what are some scenes? And that was the first one I came up with.
Yeah.
But then also, funny enough, I don't know what they're eating in that scene. I just know that they're at Katz's Deli.
Well, they're probably eating like a pastrami.
They have a pastrami sandwich?
We watched it pretty recently. We went on, there was the New Year's Day. They showed it at the Alamo. It was a full house. It was lovely.
Oh, that's so fun.
And so I'd never seen it in the theater before. So great. Such a great movie. And she's eating a salad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
They're at Katz's Deli and she's eating a salad.
Weird choice at Katz's Deli.
But she's very particular.
Right. Well, I mean, they have the whole thing about like dressing on the side and the way she orders salads. But I mean, we covered that. That was our 50th episode on our podcast, and I didn't remember it was a salad.
I think it was a salad.
Scene.
It's a salad.
In that scene?
I feel
Can
like
you
it
get
was
a
a sandwich.
It might be a sandwich.
I'm pretty sure it's a sandwich.
What the fuck are you? What are you going on over there?
He does talk about
I'm pretty
salad.
sure it's a sandwich too.
There's so much salad content in the movie that probably
She
Mandela affected it.
The salad is in the
The
first
diner.
scene
Yeah,
when
when
they're
they go
first
to
traveling
the-
from Chicago to New York together.
Yeah.
Right.
You
that's when
fucked
they
up
go
so bad right now.
God, this
Alone.
is embarrassing.
We'll take all this out.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
So she's eating a sandwich.
Yeah, she's eating a sandwich.
Yeah, that's a really
I think
famous
it's a
one.
pastrami sandwich.
It's a pastrami sandwich.
sandwich.
They're at Katz's.
Yes.
I'll have what she's having. You get a salad? That sucks.
It doesn't make sense.
I'll have that
All right.
Yeah,
Get off my
fucking
back.
salad with the dressing on the
Christ.
side.
Well, the movie that we, one of the ones we just watched was Crazy Rich Asians, and that they go to a Singapore night market, and the food looks unreal.
They have a lot of good food
delicious,
scenes.
and it's just clear that John Chu, the director, was really trying to make it look delicious because you watch it and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, my mouth was watering. It's so good. And then I also will say, last holiday with Queen Latifah, they have a lot of great food scenes in that one.
A lot of food content.
Oh my gosh.
And an Emerald Lagasse cameo at the end. Because Queen Latifah's character wishes she could be a chef. She's a foodie. She goes on her last holiday to this place where this famous chef is working at this hotel and orders everything on the menu, and it's just really decadent food shots.
Yeah. I love a beautiful food shot.
Yeah.
John Chu lived up to his name that day. Probably eating a bunch of food.
Yes, absolutely.
That was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
It was good.
No, I think that food is often a thing that we really notice in rom-coms where they do it well. In
I notice
Pretty
food
Woman,
in any movie,
when she spends the night with him the next morning, we learn like, wow, he's actually kind of a good guy because Richard Gere says, I didn't know what you'd want, so I ordered everything. And it's like, oh.
Silver dollar pancakes.
Again, feeders? I don't know. This is really a through line here. And then we just get to see her enjoying the breakfast, and it's a little sensual.
I love a good. I love some food scenes in movies.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, they were in film school. They were always saying that it's good to show food in movies because it shows that it's based in. No,
I'm with you. No,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
They say that it's good to write like food scenes into movies because it makes it feel like it's based in reality and that you're actually like spending time with these people. That's what I remember from film school.
Look, I'm a fellow food dude. I love seeing food in movies. It's great. But obviously, we talked about the Miyazaki films or so from the animated side. But like,
Do you think that from Spirited Away, would you eat? I think we maybe have discussed this before, but would you eat from all that food that turned people into pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just would become a pig.
Yeah.
You'd be down. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be able to resist it. I'd be with you.
I think they'd be like, they're pigs already. The Doughboys showed up.
You turn into men?
Yeah. They get reverse Shrek.
You know what else is a great food scene, but is in Hook. This isn't a rom-com, but you know in Hook when they have that food fighting scene?
Oh, yeah.
It's all make-believe food, but oh my God, I love that scene. And they're grabbing like, I don't know, I think it's just colored whipped cream, but that looks delicious to me.
That food banquet scene is good. I think, Weiger, do you famously hate Hook?
What?
No, why? Where did that come from?
I thought you said. I thought so. Someone we know says that Hook is bad.
He's just trying to get us to turn on you.
I don't hate Hook. I don't think. I mean, it's not like it's not the best, but I like Hook.
It scared me when I was a kid.
It's
scary.
scared
you.
Yeah, when I was. I think I was a little too young the first time I watched it, and it scared me.
No, the children are. The very beginning is like the children were crying, and the children are missing. The children are missing, and there's like wind everywhere. I don't know. Sorry,
you really know Hook.
I do.
You should have started a Hook podcast.
I love Hook.
It's not a rom-com podcast.
Sorry, I got really into it. It was awkward.
One thing I like about Hook is there's Glenn Close pulling a proto Albert Nobbs is one of the male pirates.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's a great part.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
She was just like wandering by that day, and they're like, "Get in here!" Oh, really? That's what they said.
And Pretty Woman herself is Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
Playing another pretty woman.
That's
Or I guess a fairy.
Pretty fairy.
She grows in size, and she becomes doesn't she become human sized at one point?
Are
Yeah,
fairies
she does.
women? Like if you have a male fairy, is that a man? If you have a female fairy, is that a woman? Because they have the form factor of a human being.
Yeah.
But they have butterfly wings.
Right? Yeah.
Fairy wings. They don't
Fairy
have
wings.
butterflies.
Okay.
Yeah. Please don't disrespect the fairies.
You didn't have to. I don't think you had to just voice that question. You could have saved it for later for Googling or whatever you wanted to do.
Whatever you want to do with fairies in your own time.
Yeah.
I have a tiny woman fetish.
Yeah. Well,
If anything, make them bigger.
Oh, we got a feeder on our hands. I'm trying to think of other good and I can't think of. Do you have some written down?
Well, no, I was going to ask about because the movie we covered when I came on Podstruck, which was a ton of fun. People should check out that episode if they haven't. Was Dave? Great movie, and I was trying to remember. There is a food scene in Dave. Kevin Kline makes a big sandwich.
Yes.
At, a midnight snack.
Right, but it was weird because he puts carrots.
He put shredded carrots on.
Yeah, which was a
That was
really
weird.
weird move.
Was it a banh mi?
No.
No, just
All right,
like
now I'm confused too.
I can't remember. It might have been like a turkey sandwich or ham, something like that. Very classic sandwich, but with carrots.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, carrots on a sandwich.
Yeah.
If this 1990 movie, he was making a midnight banh mi, it would be pretty great.
Revolutionary, really.
I think that you're right with the film school thing that having them eat food usually makes them relatable, but then every now and then a movie like misses like the carrots on the sandwich and you're like, have you never eaten food? Another one that comes to mind is Anyone But You. They have this through line where Glenn Powell keeps making grilled cheese sandwiches. But
what's wrong with that?
Well, the way they make it, remember, like the butter, he's like carving out of like the middle of the pad of the butter.
He cuts the butter out of the middle of the tube,
brick,
but whatever.
And
do you think that means Glenn Powell is weird, or do you think it was a choice?
I think the people making this movie don't eat grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
Sure.
And then every time, because then before the two characters, spoiler alert, they have sex. Before that, he makes her another grilled cheese sandwich, and then that's what gets them all steamed up. And then they don't eat the sandwich. Both times he makes her a sandwich, they don't eat it.
They're staying true to reality, though. We know those two do not eat
I
grilled
took
cheese
issue
sandwich.
with it. I'm like, if you're going to spend all this time with the foreplay of the sandwich, show me him eating. Now
I'm
the feeder
I
game.
love a
People
grilled
who
cheese
I want to
sandwich.
watch it.
People who haven't had a carb in a decade.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
But yeah, that's interesting. Also, just as a pregame meal for you're gonna hook up with somebody, a grilled cheese sandwich. I would not opt for dairy.
I think it depends on how you handle dairy. I guess you don't.
I would not. I would not go for
I
it.
also think what sex acts you're planning to do.
I think a grilled cheese sandwich is fine. It's not too,
Yeah.
For you, I guess like eating a grilled cheese sandwich and then having the person you're with put on fairy wings or what the fuck you're gonna do. I think grilled cheese is actually, I agree with you that I wouldn't want to go cheesy, but grilled cheese sandwich also is like it's not a big meal. So for me, I'm like the lighter, like I'm not saying it's a light
fair
meal,
argument.
but I'm saying like it is like a grilled cheese sandwich is like whatever, I'm having a sandwich. A big. We always talk about this, but like a big. You don't want to go fuck after a big
you don't want
big
a
stuffing
Chipotle
meal.
burrito.
You don't want a Chipotle burrito for sure. That to me is that like or even like when I would go on a date. Not that this was gonna like I wasn't like I'm gonna go on a date and then go home and have sex. It was like never that was usually out of the question.
Right.
But I'm saying like when I'm going out and having like a big fancy meal, I would never want to do love making after. That's where my head is, and I think that I like, and that's the thing to me is always so confused because I think that is a societal norm is like we're gonna go out for a big dinner and then we're gonna go home and make sweet love, and in movies I think they do it a lot too, but a grilled cheese sandwich I think is on the side of like not too bad.
Well, that's why you get like nervous. Like when you're first dating someone, you're kind of or like for me, I get kind of nervous. So then I like couldn't really eat dinner.
Yes,
it's
of
okay.
course. Yeah,
And then as you relax with the person, you're like, I don't fucking care. I'm having this Chipotle burrito.
Yeah.
Deal with it. You love me.
I like that's where it's nice. I think that's everyone wants to get to that point.
Yeah,
That's
Once you fall in love with your, criminal attorney lawyer who is going to be aggressive and, she won't mind.
She won't mind Chipotle fart.
Yeah. Do you know the monsters I'm defending at court? I can handle the Chipotle.
I want to go back to the Ted writers' room real quick because I am curious about not just the stay of the room, but the snack situation, which is a big thing for me.
A lot of snacks.
A lot of snacks.
Well, they were all
Anything
hidden,
notable.
kind of.
Well, because again, no clutter, so they're like hidden in
They're, like,
drawers.
in
You'd have to
drawers.
like go kind of explore, which was kind of fun. I liked that.
This
element
does sound
to
more
just-
and more like my house. And my sister was like, I found like a bunch of like taxes and then like a bag of Doritos in the drawer. And that's kind of what was happening at my place.
That's where they are. Yeah, no, everything was like in drawers. I would say for a writer's room, I would say it was like a middle amount of snacks. There was more in the kitchen, which I appreciate because you don't want too much in the writer's room because it's there. You just eat it.
Yeah, I was grabbing when I was in a room recently. They had these like those mini bags of Cheez-It, and I was like, I'm having that. I'm having a Cheez-It bag every single fucking day. Like between breakfast and lunch, I was having one consistently, and you know what? I loved it.
We were just back in that room, and they had these fruit snacks that were kind of like knockoff Gushers. They had
Gushers.
Healthy Gushers. We didn't know they were going to gush.
They were like organic.
They were fruit snacks, but then they had like
they were so good.
Goo in them.
Goo
and
inside.
I feel like we all had this experience where different sides of the table would have them, and then be like, and just be shocked, and then you'd be like, I know what just happened in your mouth.
They're shaped like RFK's head.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I could go back in time and give young me healthy goo. I was eating all the unhealthy goo.
Yeah.
The other nice thing about that room, though, is it's just like an enormous table, and the snacks are all on one side. So if you sit on the other side, it's kind of, it's a whole to-do. You get up, everyone's like quiet, maybe thinking. You have to get up and walk around the entire table to get a snack.
That's
and
true.
Something about that shames you into just staying put.
Oh, man. A little walk of shame to the snacks. I hate that.
Or I just
sucks.
feel like I don't feel like pulling attention and everyone, I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like too much.
In season 1, I was in the room and I was newly pregnant and I was having really bad nausea and heartburn if I didn't eat like constantly.
Yeah.
And so at one point I was feeling so sick that I just like finally had to get up and I went to the kitchen and I came back with like this big plate of carrots and like rice cakes and all these things. And I was like, it's fine. Probably nobody even cared or noticed. I got so much shit from the other writers. They're like, I held my pee for 2 hours, but you come back with a whole feast and that. And because no one knew I was pregnant, they just thought they're like, wow, what a power move to just be like, fuck all of you. I'm getting up. You'll watch me leave. I don't care if
This
who's
is
talking.
There's too much eyes on this. There's too. This
No,
the surveillance state that we've started.
They really felt like it was brazen that I did that.
Really?
And then
I hope you shamed the shit out of them and told them you were pregnant.
I say, I'm creating life. Okay? You're creating stories for a teddy bear. I'm creating life. No, I didn't say that. I just
held it in and said, this is what it is to be a woman.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? It's rude of me to do this, but it'll be ruder if I vomit.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
That would not be good.
What was during were there any for either of you specific like pregnancy cravings, and is that an actual thing?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the first time I was pregnant, I ate cottage cheese with pickles like every morning.
Pickles
and
is like
pepper.
the pickles is the thing that people say, but
Yes.
so it is. So you do.
It was a real thing. And then I remember being like, this isn't even weird. Like, I would eat this when I'm not pregnant. This is so good. And then, of course, the second I was done being pregnant, I was like, I'm never eating that again. That's disgusting.
Why is there like a biological reason that the babies love brine? Does it help brine the baby?
Brine.
Yes,
They
for
love
brining the
brine.
baby.
It's what amniotic fluid is.
Yeah.
It's brine.
Amniotic fluid is brine.
Yeah, you're pickling them in there.
Yeah.
I think I read about this before. I think it has something to do with a nutrient that's in pickles or
I
something.
think it's sodium.
It's sodium.
You tend to
okay.
crave sodium when you're pregnant, and pickles are just full of it.
Ah, okay,
I
that
also
makes
ate
sense.
like just a ton of red meat. Like didn't even eat red meat. Now I'm vegetarian, but I was eating just like chicken at the time. And then I was just like, I need red meat. Every day I ate like a pound of red meat.
Yeah, I feel like
Wow.
it
I'm not
is
kidding.
usually some kind of like thing your body
Yeah.
knows you need that you don't know. Because my
Iron
first
or
pregnancy,
something.
it was I just wanted as much like milk and dairy as I could get. I was like eating mac and cheese every day, bowls of cereal. I just drinking glasses of milk like a weird child.
Sounds like Nick's
Like,
normal day, by the way.
I was going to say, Mitch and I are kind of on a year-round pregnancy diet.
And then my second pregnancy, it was all like tomato sauce. And I'm not a tomato eater usually, but I just like couldn't get enough tomato stuff. And then I looked that up and they said it's often, that's a common craving for if you have low iron.
Oh.
And I was anemic.
Interesting.
So I think it is just like your body being like, I don't know, what's a way to get this?
Yeah. I was just pregnant and I already do not remember any of my cravings.
Look, I'm not this stupid, and I'm going to ask this question. It's going to be fun.
Oh, great.
Is it how are babies made?
Do babies get a little taste? Do they taste
They
some of
do.
it?
Yes.
They do.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
like swallow the amniotic
Yes.
fluid and they get exposed to flavors
Yeah, so
in
they
the womb.
say it's
Little
good
baby's
to,
getting a little
like-
tomato. He's getting a little
Yeah.
They say
baby's
eat
thinking Mamma
spicy
Mia.
Food, eat sour food. You're supposed to eat a
Mamma
variety.
mia. Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild. The
Yeah.
baby's getting the gusher goo. The baby's getting the baby's tasting everything.
Getting everything.
Yeah.
Maybe a little margarita if you want. Just kidding. Not me. Not me. Actually, I was going to bring you guys some milk fresh from the tap today, and I didn't know if you had ever partaken. I didn't end up doing it.
Let me just say, we have partaken.
Okay. You have?
And we'll speak post-show. But
oh boy.
I was tricked into tricked into drinking some breast milk with my group of friends at one point, my Quincy crew.
What do you mean tricked?
They were like, "Hey, Mitch, try this milk," and I was like, "Sure," and I drank it, and they were like, "Oh, it was breast milk. It was Linda's breast milk.
Well,
Linda Dork in Frailbot. Yeah, it was her breast milk." And I was just like, "Oh, all right, it was fine.
It? Well,
it was good.
Yeah, it's good. It's very sweet.
You tried it?
I tried mine for the first time. My husband and I were like, "We got to do it this time. Why didn't we do it last? You didn't try yours?
No,
Wow.
I'm not trying my own.
No, let me tell you.
You gotta try it.
You gotta try it. Also, it's delicious. It's like creamer, half and half. It's like half and half. It's so good.
You know what? You overestimate us because we would have loved. We would have gone.
Well, by the way, I have my pump in the car. I still can't. Oh my God. So careful what you wish for.
I don't. If I was able to lactate, I think tasting it would be like the first thing I do.
Really?
I've tasted every fluid for my body. Jesus.
What food?
I didn't even say it.
Haven't you?
I don't want to know.
No.
I'm asking Mitch.
Accidentally as a teen. When I had the power, that makes less sense. You know what I'm saying. I've said this before. I jacked off and it hit me in my face. That's what happened.
Right in your mouth?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like a rom-com long shot.
This young boys know this risk. Young teens know this risk.
Yeah,
Teen
you
boys
have a
know
little-
I don't
this
know
risk.
that you want to be talking about like teens and young boys when you're talking about jerking it. And
I think we should strap the breast pump on Weiger. He said he would try his breast milk. We see if we can get out.
Oh man,
See what we can get out of
I'm
it.
running dry. I'm pretty sure, but I'd love it. I'd love to be able to do it.
Young boys know this. That you know this. That if you're laying down and you masturbate, there's a chance you're gonna get some sweet chin music.
Never once happened to me.
I just don't know why you keep saying young boys.
Yeah,
Let's
that's the thing.
stop talking about the young boys.
I think in Mitch's defense, what he's saying is that you, as a younger male, you have more propulsive
I see.
factor.
Yeah. That
Okay.
thing's brand new. It's firing.
Right.
Healthy gushers.
That's the healthiest goo I was eating back then. Gushers had not gone through their transformative period to be healthy.
No.
But yeah, no, I would say that we're not above trying. 100% we would do something like that. I think it maybe some of the listeners would be weirded. No, I think they would.
Well,
like it
now
too.
I regret not bringing. would have just like had it right here and just this is what could have happened. Sorry.
Is it weird? Is it? I guess it in a weird because I think people sexualize that, but in a way it is. That is a new. I mean, like for children, they're eating. They're
Aren't there like bodybuilders that like buy it
yes.
for women?
Oh right,
Yes.
Because of the nutrients.
And I have a whole freezer full.
You're
so
rich.
I could be. Yeah, I'm like I should be selling this on the black market, but instead I'm
bodybuilders reach
giving
out
it
to
to my
Elena.
child. Yeah.
It's also like a miracle for like acne and skin and stuff and
Yes.
eczema. It will like cure. You can put it on like eczema, like itchy skin and stuff.
They
It's
say
crazy.
for cradle cap and
Yeah.
and baby acne. I was rubbing it all over my baby.
Yeah.
Just to try to help.
It's like
if you want to do a
Wolverine.
Doughboys collaboration, we can do something with kinship goods and see what we can do.
I'll bring you guys something real quick afterwards.
What is the going rate for black market breast milk? Can we look that up?
I'll look it up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the
Emma,
headgum
you-
Wi-Fi will get onto the dark web.
The dark web. Emma, what you were saying just reminded me. I had been reading something about. I think maybe Gabe. Of course, I think Gabrus maybe brought it up about.
But like the bodybuilders and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like protein milk basically for them, right? Like it's super high in nutrients and protein. Yeah.
But you can you can make like a shake from a powder, but there's definitely probably it's an all natural, so it's better. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's part of the argument.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the women actually sell theirs. Like some women just like keep it going to sell to like bodybuilders.
Yeah, that's wild.
I wonder why. I mean, see, this is what I'm questioning. That I think that obviously it's sexualized or whatever, but like I'm like, how come that hasn't been taken? I feel like that should be taken advantage of more. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe there is a huge market
cow's
for it.
milk, which is in a weird way maybe weirder.
Yeah,
in a way,
yeah.
it's a different species.
I
You know what
agree.
I mean? Why are we so weirded out about drinking mother's milk?
And I'm like, if there is like that market for it with bodybuilders, I'm surprised that it just doesn't happen more, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're both defending Immortan Joe in Mad Max Fury Road. I don't think we should be milking women at an industrial level.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm not saying that we should milk women at an industrial level. I was thinking it was a powerful thing where they could charge up the wahoo.
Of course. Do whatever you want with your own body.
I think we should milk women. I'll say it here.
Morton Joe had some good ideas.
Yeah. I voted for him 3 times. Chelsea, speaking of politics, you and I share a trauma. We both work on.
Can I just quickly say about Morton Joe? He's an inspiration to me because he has a waking CPAP. He's one of the few people that is always wearing a CPAP. So that's why I like him. Go ahead, Wack. Sorry.
Chelsea, you and I both worked on At Midnight for many years. Such a fun
best
room.
It was so great.
I won the internet once in my time there.
I also won the internet once.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah. Did you?
I never paneled.
Oh.
You never paneled?
I didn't want to.
Oh, why not? All right, fair enough.
What am I doing?
He's a shy boy.
I don't even like being on camera for this fucking podcast.
I
go
beat
on
Bob
TV.
and Bob got mad. I don't know if we've ever talked about this
Bob
before.
Odenkirk.
Yeah.
You just called him Bob.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Earlier, he called Oscar Wilde Oscar. On a first-name basis with everyone.
Bob didn't get mad. He was just like, what the fuck? He was like, what's going on here? Not to say that it was a little bit staged. We can say this now.
Yeah, people. I mean, it's a panel show disguised as
it was
a
the audience.
game show.
They were like, these two are going to go on to the next round, and then I went on to the next. I wasn't supposed to go on to the next round.
Yeah, no, they would. I mean, that part of the game wasn't rigged. They would actually go on, like, but a lot of the jokes were pre-written.
Right. I would say it's not rigged in that, like, it's not all scripted. It's just that, people are like, come up with a thing that they're not coming up with it in 30 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah. That they've been given options. They've written options,
Maybe a writer has helped them craft something.
Craft it. But then, I mean, the winners, that's authentic. That's authentic from the audience, baby.
And I knew
Don't take our wins away from
us. That's true.
Yeah, I know. For a second, I was like, why are we bragging about winning if this is all... No. Got it.
And I got to say, I had, I mean, you guys are goats as well, but I was working with one of the goats in Jordan Morris.
Oh, yeah.
And he wrote a joke, and I was like, that's a funny joke. And I saw what Bob's joke was, and I was like, I'm going to win. My joke is a funnier joke. Like, I picked a funnier joke.
I was away from At Midnight working on a different show at the time when you guested, Mitch, but there was you did use one of my jokes that I'd previously written for that too. Yeah.
Wait, was was it the final joke?
No, it was the other one. No, it was for there's one you like read aloud.
Oh, where were you? Where were you off?
I was working on that Fox sketch show that made me want to kill myself.
Gutfield Live?
Yeah, I was on Gutfield Live. Gutfield's great, but...
right, yes, yeah. But you were back when I was there, when I became George Lucas, you were there.
Yeah, we worked together on that.
Yes,
that was so fun. Man, you crushed it.
Yeah,
you crushed
great.
that. So funny.
That was great.
That was a fun, it was
I've said this before, but
I didn't bring it up to get compliments, but I appreciate the compliments.
Said this before, but the voice of Bender from Futurama, a great voice actor, was one of the panelists. And he was like so effusive in praise for Mitch afterwards in a way that like someone who of that status doesn't need to do that. But I was like, oh, that's so genuine and nice. I don't know. I can't pull the guy's name right now.
A dream come true to see Bender kind of and he sounds kind of like Bender a little bit to hear him.
John DiMaggio, right?
Yeah, John DiMaggio. That's right. Thank you.
He's great. Yeah, such a funny dude. He was fantastic too.
Yeah, he's always great.
Yeah.
It was always a surprise how many people that you think maybe are just actors who would actually be so good,
right?
And just so funny. Shoot, now I'm blanking his name. The really tall guy who's in The Shape of Water.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Doug Jones?
No, he's also a tall guy in The Shape of Water.
Yeah.
He's the villain, is the guy. Oh, Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon, yes.
I was shocked at how funny Michael Shannon was. And
he's funny
just people like that you think are just going to be performers and then are able to actually have a real, voice with the jokes they pick, making things their own and then delivering them really well.
Yeah.
Shannon's a Chicago guy, right? He's like, I don't know if he came up in comedy theater, but she's a Chicago-y kind of guy. I feel like he's a funny dude.
I'm not sure. He's a funny dude, though. I know he loves comedy. What I was thinking of.
But also, that when there's there's some actor hunks who love comedy. You're like, oh, this
Yeah,
guy loves
100%.
comedy?
Yeah.
Ooh, especially when they think they're funny.
Yeah, it's
Often
bad.
when they're too handsome, it's
Yeah.
like you're just used to people smiling. When
Yeah.
you come
Right.
in, you're not actually funny.
Yeah.
That's
It's
always
tough.
tough. That's
Yeah.
tough.
And also, it's fun. It for me, like when I see those hunks that are like, I like comedy, and they're backstage. I used to be. I'm like, I'm losing respect for you.
Right.
That's
Why are you
happened.
here?
Yeah, why are
You're
you
seeing a fucking improv show?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You should be out getting that polar punani.
Yes. Get up north.
Chelsea, speaking of people who are unexpectedly funny and someone who's now developed a media career post-retirement, but you worked with Cleveland Cavaliers at the time, player Iman Shumpert.
Yes, and well, I was thrilled because I was a big Cavs fan,
Right.
especially in that era, and he was on the team. And
I remember specifically the day that he was on panel because a writer would always work with one of them, and you came to me and you were like, I know you love basketball, so if you want it, you were very gracious in offering me the opportunity.
Well, 'cause you know so much more about basketball. Famously, I didn't realize Shaq was a good player in the past and not just a media personality.
What?
I knew he had been a basketball player, but Nick really blew my mind when he's like one of the greats, and I'm like, the guy from Kazam? Like, what are you talking about?
The general's
funny
friend?
guy?
The
like,
general's friend played basketball?
yeah, like I thought he was just like a fun big galoot. I didn't realize he was like an all-time great man.
my
I knew he played, but like just as like a personality hire in the NBA.
I like people like knowing Shaq from like Shaq's Big Chicken and
Yes,
Yes,
It's very fun.
100%. That's really what I was like. I love him from TV, not from
Some people
the game.
put Shaq. I mean, you could put Shaq in the top 20 NBA players of all
He's
time.
top 10 easy, I
He
think.
put
Would
him
you say
in-
top 10
yeah.
easy?
Yeah, go make the list. Start making the list.
He's very, very good.
Yeah. But so anyway, I really only knew, Cavs a certain era. So it was like, that was just very exciting for me to meet him. And that day was shocking, that writer's room. One, he kept wanting to do jokes from the movie Step Brothers,
Right.
which he said was the funniest movie of all time. So he's like, can I do those jokes? And I'm like, no, you can't do those jokes.
That's good.
Very insistent. We were talking about something about like, flat earthers. And he was like, but that's true. And I was like, what? What about the flat earth? And he was like, yeah, no, like that's true. I think he maybe said some other conspiracy theory stuff that I'm not gonna say, but there was a lot of stuff that I was like, oh no.
That's very.
And then I also just got to sit in as he was talking to his team and not like his basketball team, like the people around him, his agents, his manager, whatever, making phone calls. And I was shocked. He did think he was the star of the Cavaliers. And I will tell you, LeBron and Kyrie were on that team. And,
Oh, man.
and he was waiting for his time to shine. And I don't know that time ever came.
Yeah, maybe not
That
as
said, I'm sorry. I don't mean to diss on him. He was very nice to me. A very nice man.
Very nice
NBA
flat
champion.
It's
earther.
okay to say if someone is a flat earth. I think that's fine.
He took a picture with me. He like hung out. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. So I trust me. I worked with some real jerks.
Yeah, no, me too.
And I gotta say, so you
I
believe
wanna
in a
know who
flat
the
Earth?
jerks were.
That's
Hey.
not the worst thing
Fuck you.
comparatively.
He gave me the eye after he said that.
No, it's funny because Kyrie Irving, who you mentioned, also famously a flat earther and some real bad conspiracy
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a
But
couple bad things.
I wonder if he indoctrinated Shumpert or vice versa.
No, I think it's rampant. I think a lot of these guys maybe need to like go
does one
sailing,
become
go
a
like
flat
you know,
earther? I
go
don't even
see the world.
Especially they're handling a basketball all the time, which is like a
Great
globe.
point, Mitch.
Love, yeah.
That's. I mean, it just seems like
Yeah.
yeah. The flat Earth stuff is tame compared to the other stuff. I said meh when you said the Kyrie stuff, so I just want to make it clear that I was joking.
Yeah.
Also, we're a little bit flat Earther. We could believe
I
it.
could be convinced.
We might be convinced.
No, okay, but wait. You started this by saying politically.
Yes,
So you were
so-
going to talk about
By the way,
2016.
Cleveland, you've always your work is always Cleveland has always kind of orbited your work in many ways. Family.
What? We were just changing the subject.
Cleveland from Family. Seth is in the room.
Family Guy.
Oh,
Yeah. Guess
I
so.
didn't even get the.
Yeah.
Such a long road to nowhere.
It's true.
I thought
true,
maybe
babe.
that's what you meant, but then I
Thank
was like,
you.
I don't know.
We're aligned on this couch here. We get it.
I was like, is my like oeuvre that like well known? I've written stuff about my hometown. Sure.
Is Cleveland gone from Family Guy, or is he still?
I think he's there.
He's still there.
Yeah, they
because
may
there
have
was a
recast
Cleveland
him.
We
show
haven't written on
spin-off.
that show, so
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yes. Well, like Wagner said, it was a long road.
Look, you want to know? Ask about Family Guy. Talk to Em and Amelia.
Yeah.
Is Cleveland still around, or is he gone?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
around.
He's still there.
Because
Yeah,
there was
he
a
pops in
Cleveland
and
show,
out.
and the Cleveland show ended, and then
Yeah, they make a lot of jokes on Family Guy about
the
Cleveland,
Cleveland show?
show ending. Yeah.
and Ted has never met Cleveland, so that
No.
was
Yeah,
No,
Ted has not
no,
met
no.
Cleveland.
You know, before the
Yet.
strike, I was
don't know if
Let's
they're
see
in
what
the
happens in season 2.
before the strike. What?
before the strike, I was asked to meet on Family Guy, and I was like, I'm good. I don't want to get into animation. And now I'm like, probably should have just fucking taken that meeting because
They
Family Guy's
work
going to
all
go on.
year long.
I know,
Yeah.
all the time.
We'll all be dead. We'll still be getting new Family
And
Guy.
I probably could have been getting residuals out the wazoo.
Yeah,
whatever.
I
Yeah.
hope Family Guy lasts forever.
Yeah, I
Me
know
too.
some people on Family Guy, and it feels like it's just a great like forever job.
Yeah,
Just
well,
getting
even-
to settle down.
Seth has talked about how, he wants it to run forever because he's like, it's my rainforest fund. Like, they just keep giving him more money that
You
he
know
just
what?
writes a check for the
God
rainforest.
bless
Yeah.
him. That's
God bless
great. That
Yeah.
rules. I
He's
love it.
like, okay, Fox, let me offset your beliefs with my beliefs. I think that's great.
That is
that's
great.
amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That is. Hey, that's a huge thumbs up to Seth for doing that.
Yeah.
That fucking rules.
Yeah. What I was going to bring up is Cleveland has kind of orbited your work in a lot of ways. No, what I was going to bring up is 2016.
It was good.
Big year. Your Cleveland Cavaliers win the NBA title,
Yeah.
which was huge.
Yep.
But then later that year, you and I are working on a
man.
live episode of At Midnight on election night 2016.
Yeah, that was really bad. It was the confidence level was high
Yeah.
in
Oh,
our
yeah.
our group of Hollywood insiders that we really had planned a lot of funny bits because we thought the night was going to be so funny,
Mm.
and it wasn't.
No,
wasn't funny.
it was not a
Audience-
funny night.
An audience gasping in horror when we'd show
Yeah.
the electoral map.
I'm sure you've had him on, Paul F. Tompkins, who's so
Yes.
funny. I was writing with him that day for that performance, and he was such a professional, but we would like do joke prep and that, and then he's like, I'm just gonna like watch it in my dressing room. The door would close, I would hear the TV, and I would just hear him scream, "Fuck!" Fuck! And if you know Paul, he's the nicest man alive, but he was he was really going through it, and I think we all were. But
Oh, yeah.
I was pretty rocked to my core to hear that.
I can't imagine having to work on that night.
It was bad.
Some of the bits we had. So it was like
I was on a text chain with you and texting with you that entire day.
I
can't believe I got to that. I just missed the polls. I was like late by like 5 minutes. So frustrating.
Well, you would have really made the difference.
the live show element, which is airing at midnight Eastern. So like at 9 p.m. returns are still coming in, but the writing's on the wall. But my job was to. I was one of the people who was writing jokes for like the live crawl at the bottom. So I was just writing like new jokes in real time about like, who the fuck this apocalyptic outcome.
This is also by the year Doughboys started.
The year Doughboys started, 2015.
No.
Oh, all right. We were right before that. This is also a fucking forever job. It's
100%.
Yeah.
We're very blessed. But so the bits I'm reminded of now is like we had an actor to play a Mountie to swear people into Canada.
Yes. Yeah. Randy Litke.
Right.
Another
Wow,
guy.
what a memory.
And it was like, oh, if Trump wins, we'll move to Canada. And so then we'll have the Mounties there to like do a bit. And then we're like, it's not funny. Cut it.
No one liked it.
Yeah, we said because Trump had said there will be a taco truck on every corner if Hillary wins. So we had taco trucks outside, and we were giving the audience tacos. No one wanted to eat the
that?
tacos.
Jesus Christ. He said that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The bit we had was like, hey, it came true or whatever, or like we were doing whatever it was going to be.
Yeah.
All predicated on like, of course he's not going to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remember, God, it was such a bummer because we like the people in the taco truck were also working, and I remember going out there and just seeing how glum-faced they were.
It was really bad.
Yeah. Rough stuff.
Yeah.
And then we didn't change the Doughboys intro, and Nick announced that the first woman president had won.
No.
It was a different era. I didn't realize. I would have had to drive all the way up to Burbank to re-record it because I didn't have a good mic set up. So I was like, I'll be fine. People think it's funny, and no one liked it. Everyone was so upset.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them not liking that.
The podcast that comes
the
out.
Faro audio security system is much tougher than the fucking headgun one. It would have been a pain in the ass.
The podcast that comes out the Thursday after Election Day on Tuesday, and people are like, oh, this will be my nice escape from the world.
Hillary Clinton is the new president. It started basically like that. People were very upset about it.
I was comparing it to the church's. I thought it was a pretty good bit of synergy. The Church's Chicken CEO was the first female executive in chief executive in fast food. So I was like, hey, there you go, like Hillary. So I was just using that as a starting point.
Bad synergy, my man.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not loving it.
I would have to rewrite the whole thing,
you would have to rewrite the whole intro, not just like re-record one line. Like the whole thing has to be redone.
Shame on you. You should have done that work.
Can I find that intro? I probably can.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not important.
It's on the wiki.
What a wild night, but what a great job.
Yes, yeah, it was a great time. I mean, we're still on a text chain together.
Yeah.
With Midnight Writers Room, and what's like almost 10 years later?
The only job I've ever had where that's still ongoing. It's
10 years in Hollywood. Well, the world also, but Hollywood has gone down the drain in a lot of.
It really has.
It really has. I mean, like to have a working late night job. That's cool. You took so much of that for granted.
Well, there used to be a time when
you don't know if they took it for granted.
Oh, I don't mean them. I don't mean them
really
specifically.
appreciated it while they were there.
We were resorting to selling breast milk now. It's just crazy. The world is insane.
Yeah, DM me if you're interested.
I did look it up. It depends on the website you use, but anywhere from $1 to $10 an ounce.
An ounce?
An ounce.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I have so many ounces in my freezer right now. Wow. I'm rich.
Hollywood was just a different. It felt like it still existed at that. But you know what?
It still exists. Look, we're weathering a storm. After the strike in whatever year that was, 2007 or 8? No, listen,
the first one.
The first one. Everything changed. All of a sudden, people, famous people were doing TV and we're like, what's happening? Yeah. And now we're going through a new storm. We're restructuring. Right. Things are going to be okay, guys.
Yeah.
I like this attitude.
I do need to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say this. I was driving with my mom and sister and we were on Sunset. We went to Trejo's Cantina. And I was asked, I was like, how are things in here? And they're like, business is okay. We just reviewed Trejo's Cantina on the show. Yeah. And they're like, things are okay. And I was like, oh, it's so much better. When I was like, I bet you got so much more foot traffic when the ArcLight was opened. And the person there didn't even, she's like, oh, since the time I've been here, that place hasn't been open. So she didn't know of it. And I drove by the ArcLight and I was like, don't you think billionaires should or millionaires should be fined for keeping a building like that just empty?
Yes.
Our politicians should fucking find those people and fucking cost them more and more.
Don't punch Jemmy.
I won't punch Jemmy. She's not responsible for any of this.
When you're getting riled up, you're punching your fist into your hand.
Unless she has stake in ArcLight or whatever, Centurion or whatever the fuck it is that owns it. But I'm like, those, our politicians should be they should be finding those people every single day that building stays empty.
It's crazy that
it's
hasn't
insane.
been reopened.
Well, I just think it's so easy to be cool. Like Elon Musk has botched it so hard. He just wants to be cool. Do what Kristen Stewart did. Buy a movie theater.
There you
go. She just got the one in Eagle Rock, Highland Park. Yeah.
Oh, should we all?
Cool.
Let's go on ArcLight, guys.
Just if you have Christian Bale, is spending a bunch of money to build a whole city for foster families.
That's because he's trying
to
come back from wasn't he he was super abusive on the set, right?
I worked on a movie, and this is the truth. I worked with Transpo, and they said that they all loved Christian Bale, and they didn't want him to apologize for that, and that the person who was doing that was fucking annoying.
Yeah, really? I do kind of think
just to give some Hollywood inside gossip, that's what the person told me.
I don't think it was that bad.
Look, he weaseled his way into my heart at Newsies, and he's still there.
Yeah. If you have money, you can do cool things with it. They should be not just fined, but they should be publicly shamed.
And also, should our politicians be doing something about things like that? I mean,
yes, they should, but they're beholden to capital. That's the main thing.
Look, there's other issues in the world. I'm not saying ArcLight is the biggest thing.
No, we got to solve ArcLight.
To generalize, what you're saying. Is it's like they have all these new condos that have like very high vacancy rates because they're charging exorbitant amounts of rent. And it's just like there's these fucking billionaires that buy penthouse apartments in New York City and leave them empty year round. They're just an investment property. I
was against killing. I've come around on it. Get Luigi out of there.
I'm with you.
Put the Wendy's CEOs up against the walls. They destroyed Wendy's. Fuck them.
Parody.
These people deserve to die.
Parody.
I'm sorry.
Parody, fair use.
At some
Parody.
point, you get put. I'm a good Catholic boy.
Yes.
I'm a good Catholic boy, and at some point, you get pushed to a point where fucking put them up against walls. Put those people up against fucking walls. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna write a revenge movie for you.
It's too late. I'm sick of this shit. The world has gone crazy.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Fucking kill these fucking people. Kill bad people. It's too late. It's gone beyond. We've gone too far. I'm sorry. And I know it's sad that it's a movie theater in Wendy's that got me riled up, but it is.
Whatever works, baby.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell your future lawyer wife that you
She'll
defend
this
me.
is how she's making. That's how she's making her money.
She'll defend. It would be great.
She'll defend
I'll have
you.
free drinks from her, and she'll defend me.
Wow.
Her breasts.
Her
I was
breast
saying
milk.
that.
I got it. Also, I was thinking, I'm like, no, everything's going to be fine. And you guys are going to see me in like a year on the street with just like a jacket with
breast
milk on the inside.
It is. I do think that there is a little bit of an upswing, but it is like just driving around Hollywood. I'm just like, it's sad. And I was thinking of ArcLight specifically because I remember where your studio was, and I just was thinking of like driving down there. And I'm like, I never have gone even back down to that part of the world, or even used that studio since I was on at midnight. And I'm like, it bums me out. It just fucking bums me out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other worse problems in the world right now, so it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, in our neck of the woods, I'm fucking sad. It makes me sad.
In our neck of the woods, ArcLight still isn't the worst.
No. ArcLight is very far from it, but I just was reminded of it, and I'm fucking annoyed by it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying about people owning properties and keeping them vacant. That sucks. And
I mean, there's a part of the city falling apart. It's like not only the industry is falling apart, but people are buying up buildings and then letting them just fall apart. And that adds hand in hand when you're looking around like, there's no jobs. Oh, also, this thing is just fucking falling apart. You know what I mean? It sucks.
And it's not that the bigger problem as opposed to commercial real estate is all the residential, the residences that are owned by people who have multiple homes and are just like
or corporations.
Yeah, or corporations, and they're either renting them out or just sitting on them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on this politics podcast.
Yeah,
of course.
This is fun.
We love
I
it.
think maybe we just need to revolt, and that is where we're headed. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Great.
Why the hell not?
Yeah, I'm with you then. Maybe.
Yes.
Let's line them up.
Let's line up. Put them on
Line
the
'em up.
wall.
All right.
That couch is the Elena and Mitch couch is in sync. You can have a revolution and
I came
legalize
around.
breast milk.
Yeah, legalize breast milk. Legalize breast milk.
That's the thing. Everyone's like, what? We're out in the streets.
Signs.
Hey, buddy, a well-built wardrobe is about pieces that work together and hold up over time. That's what Quince does best. Premium materials, thoughtful design, and everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on, even as the weather shifts. Quince has the everyday essentials I love with quality that lasts. Organic cotton sweaters, polos for every occasion, lighter jackets that keep you warm in the changing seasons. The list goes on. Quince works directly with top factories and cuts out the middlemen so you're not paying for brand markup, just quality clothing. Everything is built to hold up to daily wear and still look good season after season. Plus, they only partner with factories that meet rigorous standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. Here's the thing. I like Quince. Like, I genuinely have Quince clothes in my wardrobe, including the sweater, which is one of my favorites. It's so comfortable, and I like the rib look quite a bit. I've also gotten my all-time favorite beanie from Quince, so a number of pieces from them that I'm very happy with. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/doughboys for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/doughboys. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/doughboys. These days, whether you're browsing, streaming, shopping, or gaming, every click you make online is being tracked, and nobody likes being watched, even if you have nothing to hide. If you want to keep your browsing private, reduce your digital footprint, and increase your online security, then NordVPN is the perfect solution. A VPN reroutes your internet traffic through a secure server, encrypting your data and hiding your real IP address. That means better privacy, better security, and no one knowing where you're actually browsing from. Me, I use a VPN. What I find it most handy for is when I want to watch content from a different territory, because a lot of this stuff is region locked these days, and you can change where you're, use the VPN to change where you're from and have access to a whole new library of media. NordVPN makes it very simple. Just one click to connect and enjoy fast speeds and access to over 8,900 servers across 129 countries, so you can switch your virtual location anytime. It's great for protecting your data on public Wi-Fi, accessing your streaming services while traveling, avoiding ISP throttling, and keeping your online identity private. One account even covers up to 10 devices across all major platforms. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/doughboys. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box. Let's talk about Hillstone via Houston's, which we're going to be talking about today. So we went to the Pasadena location. We went for lunch on a Tuesday and needed a reservation because it is just that hoppin'. But we had a great time. And speaking of the industry, our server Renee, who I won't dox fully, is a comedian and a fellow TV writer who's a WGA member.
Yes.
So
and she was a delight.
She was
her full name.
Delight.
Well, you don't have to dox her full name. I mean, you don't have her address there or anything, do you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, she works at a restaurant.
She works at a restaurant.
Yes, yeah. That's good.
Oh,
You're smart.
Yeah.
But it was.
I don't know how much. I don't know. You did do research and we found it, but she's very much in our world. She knows people we know.
Lot of credits on shows people know. I mean, someone who's been working a long time. Someone who's got some a lot of career achievements on that side.
She was great.
Currently, had worked at a Hillstone before and is back at one now and seems to love it. And speaking of which, Elena, you worked at a Hillstone.
I did. That was my first foray into Hillstone. I worked at the Houston's in Century City.
Wow.
When I first moved to LA. I was a hostess. They never let me get out of that position. I was just stuck hostessing. I was like, get me in there. I have hostess energy.
How do you transition from hostess to server? Is it like a big promotion?
I never got there, Chelsea. I don't know. I tried.
But they didn't tell you like, you're not scoring on these metrics.
Look, I think I showed up hungover a lot. And so maybe that was hurting me.
Yeah, I can see how that could be.
I was in my early 20s. I was partying too much, But
for me, they would think I'm too. Are you? It's funny because you are spiller, but I think that people think I'm very clumsy.
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Tufo used to tell her kids not to walk next to me on the sidewalk because she was afraid I was going to knock them into the street.
Oh.
So that's like that is true.
Mitch has killed 3 kids.
My friend's mom would be like, "Don't walk next to him like on the sidewalk. He'll bump into you and like knock you into the street." Like because she thought I was clumsy.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm not that clumsy.
No, you're not an oaf.
I'm not a spiller.
No.
That's kind of mean.
I'm clumsy.
Yeah. No, I mean like I get her fear of me. I get the fear of like
Walk on the
child.
inside.
Your child getting knocked in the street or something. I get that that's a real fear. But I'm not as clumsy as I look. I feel like, but I feel like I would get that in a restaurant. I feel like they wouldn't let me be carrying.
Right. I'm not
dish.
clumsy.
No, you're
No.
I didn't assume that you were.
I did ballet for years.
Okay.
Then you're a perfect candidate to. Yeah.
Yeah. But my first job was on the Santa Cruz Wharf, and I had to at this seafood restaurant, and I had to carry enormous trays stacked with like 10 chipinos. Like, I mean, I'm good with a plate thing, whatever.
Houston's missed out. They fucked up
Yeah,
bad.
they fucked up.
Wow.
Well, also, I don't think you really deliver the food. I think there are runners who do.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
But Houston's is very intense. Like, and there's not as many locations now, but we used to have to wear headpieces, like Secret Service.
Oh my
and
God.
There would be 3 hostesses at each time, and everyone had a different job. So one hostess would be like resetting the new tables, and then you'd have to be like table 5 all day over the speaker, because they have it like this great system where everyone needs to be out within an hour. Because they're all about turning over those tables.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, so.
And also, I gotta assume, especially at the Century City Houston's, you're getting wealthy clientele, but then also some celebs are probably popping in there.
Megan Fox and what's his face from 90210 used to eat there all the time.
Okay.
This gives you the era because they were together.
Faustino's from Married with Children. What the hell is his name?
Brian Austin Green.
Brian Austin Green.
And then, I think I told you the story. Axl Rose one time came in, and so you couldn't wear hats in Houston. So it was like a very strict rule. I think they've loosened up. But
I came into the restaurant wearing mine before you guys got there, and Weiss warned me, I think you can't wear your hat. So I took it off.
Oh,
I don't know if it's still true or not.
I wonder if they would have let you or not. Because back then, as the hostess, you'd have to go tell somebody, like, you have to take your hat off. You're supposed to tell them before.
Yeah.
And my manager came over and was like, what's his name, Axl Rose? Is that his name? All of a sudden it sounded wrong. They're like, Axl Rose has his hat on. You got to go tell him to take it off. So I was like, all right, I'll go tell him. And I went over and I was like, I'm so sorry, but we don't allow hats here. And he just said, eat my ass. And then got up and left.
Oh my God. That's like the worst case scenario. That's the thing. That's so scary.
I was shocked. I was like, oh, I think he was first was like, are you serious? And I was like, yes, I'm so sorry. And just eat my ass and just stormed out of there. He was pissed.
I mean, he's a crazy
behavior.
Yeah.
What's that?
That is rock star behavior. That's the kind of thing he had a reputation for.
Maybe he felt really sad that he had to act like a rock star in that scenario. Maybe he didn't want to.
He was sad. He's like, I got to uphold my reputation.
I feel like Slash is the one known for hats. Like, what's his problem? Axl Rose? Like,
well, he might have. Maybe he was balding.
That's what I think it is.
It's a very sensitive thing to be asking men to take their hats off.
Yeah, especially because he's like a guy who had these long locks. I think he got very self-conscious about it. Yeah.
Balding, I take my hat off. He's
now I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Hurt people hurt people. He was insecure, you know?
I mean, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Slash wears Lincoln type hats. He's a Lincoln hat wearer, more so.
Yeah.
Which maybe would be allowed. I feel like it's a little bit more
fancy.
A stovepipe.
A stovepipe hat. Maybe would if it's a dressy hat, do you allow it?
Bring him back. Bring back the stovepipe.
Yeah. Next time you go to Houston's, wear one. What
See
they
if I
say.
That reminds me of when I remember. Jimmy's cleaning my jeans. I remember when Jim Brooks was at the Simpsons office and he
called James L. Brooks Jim Brooks.
He's my boy, Jim.
Yeah. I was actually just on a Zoom and they also were saying Jim Brooks. And I was like, oh, is this what I'm supposed to do?
James L. When I worked there was Jim. To me, it was me and Jim. But they were like, he came in and I took coffee orders and his assistant was like too afraid to ask him for a coffee order. And he was like, will you go ask him for a coffee order? I was like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like to be the person that has to then have to do it. And I went to the door. I was like, hey, Jim, and he was in a meeting with Seth Rogen, and he was like, hey, Jim, do you guys like want coffees? And he was like 40 feet away, and he got up, didn't say a word, came over the door and went, no, and shut the door in my face.
Oh, wow.
Great guy. Heard nothing but good stories about him.
I love The Simpsons. I love everyone at The Simpsons. That's all. I'm just putting the story out there. I'm getting some real Hollywood inside stuff this episode.
I love it.
Yeah.
But too bad you just blew your shot to be an Ella McKay too.
I liked it when he did that to me.
Kind of funny.
I was fine with it. Yeah, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, now you have a story.
I mean, that is a very funny, insane story, but he
Truly
sounds
wild.
like an asshole. Yeah.
Houston's is the original of the Hillstone restaurants, founded in 1977 in Nashville by George Beale, who's still the CEO. Some Houstons have been confusingly renamed Hillstone, which is the name of the parent company. So some Houstons are now Hillstones, like the one in Santa Monica was a Houston's.
Yeah, now it's a Hillstone.
Now it's a Hillstone. It's whatever, but they operate about 50 restaurants split among a number of different brands, those ones as well as Gulfstream, Bandera, and R&D Kitchen. And we reviewed a version of the Hillstone South Beverly Grill a few years ago, Mitch, with the other half of the Deli Boys, David Phillips.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. DP loves DP growing up out here. A huge fan of the Hillstone group.
I've gone on mandates with DP to Hillstones. So we've had a great time. I've told the story before. We saw Arnold Schwarzenegger at R&D Kitchen.
Oh,
yeah. His truck said, what did it say?
He pulled up in a Humvee that was camouflaged that said the Terminator on the side.
No.
And then he got out of the driver's seat. There's no valet there. He got out of the driver's seat and then just walked in and just left his car in the red zone. And then I saw his assistant was in the car, got out and parked the car for him.
Wow.
But yeah, real power move. He walked straight in. He just walked straight in and then just sat down at a table. I was like, this fucking rules.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Also saying it's the Terminator, I mean, it defeats the camouflage.
Yeah.
Wags also has the Terminator. It's a different car, but your car saes the Terminator on it.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
right. Yeah.
It's a little Fiat.
The Turninator.
It turns well. It's got a great turn radius.
I saw Doc Rivers in there. We were together when we saw him?
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
We saw Doc Rivers in there. You see celebs in if you go to the Hillstone group, you still see. And
definitely.
Speaking of Hollywood, not like I was saying, Hollywood falling apart. You walk into Houston's, it seems like you're back in the year 2000. It feels like Hollywood's hustling and bustling.
It's in Pasadena, so it's kind of it's a different vibe.
But like South Beverly Grill is in Beverly Hills, and it's right by a bunch of talent agencies, so you will see kind of the power lunching sort there. So Renee, as we mentioned, was wonderful server. Elena, you mentioned the servers having to know the art.
Yes.
Which Renee was down to participate in and explained the bear painting that you took a photo of.
I took a photo of. You guys all kind of warned me that I was taking a photo of a table of women.
Yeah.
Which I realized was kind of...
it was a little creepy.
I zoomed in after the first warning. I zoomed in. And we'll post that. But I was drawn to that bear photo immediately. And Renee did know she knew the background on that bear photo.
I think it was a painting, right? Or was it a photo?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, a painting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You took a picture of a picture.
Yeah,
a photo of a painting.
Yes. Yeah. I took a picture of the painting.
Yeah,
and and she said it was a diner favorite. Was the bear picture.
And she said some of the art was from the owner's personal collection.
That's right. Yes.
So when I worked at the Houston's in Century City, we had like cacti throughout the restaurant, and we had to know like each kind of cacti. It was like, this is the saguaro cactus, and you had to memorize a little blurb about every piece of art. So if anyone asked you could be like, oh yes, this is an art piece by Donald blah blah blah. Like so strange. Yeah, by Donald Trump.
That's fucking wild. That's a lot of that's a lot
weird.
That's weird. That's a lot.
It was pretty. I mean, it's very corporate, but the thing is, you know what? I love Houston's. I love the vibe of the place. I love the food. So while, it's a lot, you have to know a lot of random shit when you work there.
Also, by the way, having a guest that worked at the restaurant, huge in the Doughboys. This is huge.
This is huge.
Wow.
Huge.
We don't always get this.
We don't always get it. But and to specifically talk about the restaurant itself. But Renee seemed to really like it. She said she went back. You know what I mean? She
had a writing job that ended and came back to took a break, and then came back to the restaurant. And she's seemed like it was a really good job. And I'm when you were working there, did you remember what your shift meal was?
I was trying to remember. I think there was like a group meal. But then you would get, you could get half off the menu too. So if you wanted something from the menu, I think there'd be like a group meal in the beginning of the shift. Although, I don't know. Yeah, there must have been.
Yeah.
What? Like a family meal?
Yeah,
That's
family
what a lot of
meal. Like something
do.
something that was in the back that you could just have.
The chefs made a thing and put it out for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. But then you could also order half off of anything. So at the end of your shift, if you wanted more food, which I always did, you could get more.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's a good, it seems like a place you won't get sick of what the.
No. I mean, I still go eat there. And this was a long time ago that I worked there. I love Houston.
I love it too. Chelsea, what was your Hillstone experience going into this?
Also, Chelsea, have you ever worked in the food industry?
Yeah, I worked at Denny's.
Wow.
So very different vibe.
I maybe had heard this on your last episode, but
probably.
yeah.
Denny's in Ohio, and it was like one of the few that you didn't have to be old enough to serve liquor because they didn't serve any liquor. So therefore they would hire high schoolers. So I worked there, and it was a great experience.
Did you have to memorize any cactuses?
I didn't have to memorize anything. The only thing is that I was shocked, and maybe this is true for all servers, but that was my first service job of we have to make the ranch dressing. We have to make all the
at Denny's.
Yeah,
the waiters.
Yeah, at the end, that's part of your end of shift stuff is prepping a lot of the stuff for the next day. And so there were just a lot more tasks than I ever
thought. Ranch dressing?
It was a powder.
Oh, okay.
But you have to mix it up in this big vat and shake it and add. But I'm that's in a way cooking. I didn't realize I was going to be making food, and but it was good. I did that for a summer and made more than all my friends who were working in retail, and it was really hellish in some ways because it was just constant turnover, not good tippers. But then the next summer I worked at a place, I don't know if it's a chain, it's called Bravo, which is part of the Brio collection of restaurants.
Okay.
And it was more fancy. And that ended up being way worse because you'd only get maybe 3 tables in a shift. And it's boy, if one of them didn't tip, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
I told this on our podcast once, but there was once a table I had like 10 or 12 people. It was a big party.
Oh,
and so that was like my whole shift was just take care of this big party. And then the end of the meal came and they did a couple separate checks. And I assumed that they kind of thought each other was going to handle the tip. And so it was like a couple bucks on like hundreds of dollars worth of that. And I chased someone outside into the parking lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I made up a lie. I basically said, I'm like, we have to report our tips, and if we get tipped a low enough percentage, we can be fired because they
Some
assume.
restaurants do that.
Well,
Really?
There you go. I
That's so
invented
fucked
it. I
up.
guess I was like, and they'll just think the service was really bad. So if can you please tip me 20%, or I could get fired? And he was like, the guy was really flustered, and then pulled out like a 50 or something.
Wow.
Good for you.
I was like, if I get
Rules.
fired for this, so be it. This sucks.
Right.
I was with a member. I was with a Quincy. This is like we were like 17, and I was with the Quincy crew, and I won't out who the person was, but he ate with us and didn't have money, and we're like, we don't have enough to like leave a tip or anything like that, and he was like, I'll do it, and he left free movie tickets, and the waitress came out and like was like, fuck you, I don't want these to him, and we were all like, good, like we were like, it's his fault, like he fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he deserved it. I mean, like that, and I like, I mean, like me and I'll say Micus was with me, and he was like, fuck you, dude. That's your problem. You fucked up so bad. And also like at a time when they're like, I feel like everyone has credit cards. I always would pay 20% at least. Always,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Forever. I'm a good, back then I'm saying, and even now I go over 20%, but like,
Ooh.
Well, this is the thing. This is our
We're lucky.
job. We're
Yes,
very
yes.
lucky to make
We're
good
lucky
money doing
to
a
make money
podcast
doing it.
talking about food service and chain restaurants. And thank you both for your service when you were in the industry.
You're
But
welcome.
we always try to I think we tip generously as a result of being like just around this so
Yeah.
much.
I
you
make
know?
money from food.
Yeah.
If I go to Del Taco, I sometimes will give them $20 in the window or Wendy's or something like that. I try to do stuff like that every so often, and I try to tip near 30%. And when I was younger, I
So nice.
was always just embarrassed. I'm not trying to pull that bullshit. I'm sorry. But I'm saying we're lucky. We make too
We're
much
very
money
lucky.
from this podcast,
Yes.
and so like when it comes to food service stuff, I try to tip well on
Yeah.
on
Any
on that
single
end.
Alaskan ladies? Come on down.
And we're afforded that. But what I mean, what is it now? Anyways, is it like 20%? You
I think
should.
20% is like the
20.
minimum.
Yeah, it's the minimum.
When I
Yeah,
worked
yeah.
at that seafood restaurant in Santa Cruz, because we get a lot of tourists, international tourists, and so tipping wasn't, the norm.
Yeah.
So I'd always just automatically add 20% to any table that was more than 4 people. I'd automatically add 20%.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
I think adding
Thank you.
20% in is the way to do it. And also, yes, other like it's an American tipping is an American thing
Yeah.
is the other issue. Yes,
I don't remember why we were allowed to do that in the computer, because I probably shouldn't have been able to, but
Sounds like fraud.
I did. It was
but-
also like when I worked at the coat check, and people in New York City, and people would be like, how much is the coat check? The coat check was free. But if they asked, I'd say $5.
Yeah.
And I used to make like $1,500 a night.
Wow.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Fuck
Wow.
them.
Thank you.
That rules.
Put them up against the wall too. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Coat
victimless
checkers?
crime.
Anyways, I was gonna say this. It seems like Denny's is like chaos,
It was.
and then that's controlled chaos. But they both a lot. It feels like both jobs are a lot of work. I don't know. I don't know I don't know where I'd rather work. Honestly,
I preferred Denny's. I mean,
Yeah.
from doing both, I would say I was much more tired after Denny's, but like it was never that high stakes, because if someone doesn't tip you on a $20 meal, so what? There's another table every like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You're just doing it constantly. But at fancy restaurants, I mean, like you said, our server was great. She really gave it her all. She had to memorize art. So it's like, boy,
Yeah.
if she gets screwed on a table, it's demoralizing.
And part of the Hillstone formula, my understanding is, Elena, maybe you have some insight, is that they are given a very limited number of tables per server. Like, I think they only have 3 tables that they're attending to at a time.
Yeah, I think it's more than, but it is a smaller amount.
Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5. You're not being given like 10 and having to,
Right.
multitask so much.
And everyone is doing everything. It's kind of all hands on deck when you're with the service.
Everything is like so organized and planned out. Everyone is doing like one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one person is probably in charge of all the waters. I actually think, I can't remember now, but you would literally cycle through. So one person, the hostess, would be writing down whoever checks in because they didn't used to take reservations. So it would always be like almost a 2-hour wait.
Oh, man.
And you'd have to write down what the person was wearing and keep track of your people. And then by the time you would cycle back around to seating people, your people would be ready to be seated. You know what I mean? So, like, you would know their name. You would know what they looked like. You'd be, like, writing down
So you were in
notes.
the trenches. To not have the reservations also just makes it harder for you because people are just going to be getting mad and waiting 2 hours.
People would get mad, and you'd have to write down what time they came in, how much you quoted them, how long it would be. So when they came up and said, you told, we should have been seated by now, you go, actually, no, you came in at 1:15. I quoted you 45 minutes, and it's been 20. Like, It was crazy. I mean, very structured.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It seems like a well-oiled machine over there still. I mean, it's very, it was packed. When we were in there, the fucking restaurant was packed.
Yeah. And it's so cozy in there. It's
cozy.
dark.
Love the vibe.
Yeah.
It's so great because it does. And I didn't have anything to drink because I would have gotten too sleepy and we had to record afterwards. But it's a place where I'd always want to do a daytime cocktail because it's like you just go inside and it's like, oh, it just feels like an evening out.
Yes.
I got the elderberry cocktail. It was sensational. One of the best cocktails I've had in the last year or two.
It was delicious.
I stole a little sip of that and it was very good.
It was so good.
I would have had a martini if I weren't also breastfeeding. So, although maybe I could have sold that milk for more. Get healthy and a little drunk.
Did you take a sip of the cocktail, you sleepy bitch?
Does this answer your question? Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Oh, you did. You tried it.
Don't call me a sleepy bitch. Mitch, we had some iced tea and we had a little bit of a kerfluffle here because I ordered a regular iced tea. Mm-hmm. You got a Diet Coke in a bottle and then you asked about the mango iced tea. And I think it was Renee was like, kind of just managing your expectations that it's not maybe as sweet as some people expect.
She's like, we have no real signature drinks here anymore. But she was like, we have this one iced tea that she told the story of how they made it at the other restaurant or something, right?
Yes, right.
And did she have a part in that?
She had worked. She had worked at the first, when Honor Bar next to South Beverly Grill opened. She was part of the first team that worked at Honor Bar, and that was a drink that came from there. Apparently, has since been populated to other Hillstones.
And I said, I want to try this drink. I want to try the signature drink. I got it. And it makes me ashamed that I was like, Wags is going to really like this drink, which I knew you were.
Yes.
And not that I didn't dislike it. I just was like, it's just the right amount of boring for you with like the fun like a fun enough kick that you're like, this is fun. And I think you did think it was fun and you liked it.
I did. I actually loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, that was the thing. I thought my regular iced tea, I was like, all right, this is fun. This is iced tea. But then I had the mango iced tea. I was like, oh, this is fucking great. And not too sweet. To me, that's a feature.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. But I had a Diet Coke there, and I had two. I was going. You were making fun of me for doing double drinks.
Well, I mean, you ultimately had 3 drinks because there was a water cup too. So.
Oh, that was wild.
Water cup. Wild. I never took a sip of water that whole lunch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I stole Mitch's water.
I never took a sip of water the whole lunch. You blamed the water cup on me.
It was there.
Also, start drinking water.
Yeah, why are you proud of not drinking water?
I haven't had water in a decade.
I hate hydrogen. I like oxygen. I just don't like when the two of them mix together. Yeah.
Let's talk food a
Give
little
me the
bit.
I like that O. 8.
So app-wise, we got the spinach dip, which is one of their signatures. We got the deviled eggs, which I love there, and then guacamole. And then we also got some pressed Osaka-style sushi, which is this is the other thing about the Houstons is they got sushi, and the sushi is good.
It's so good, and it's weird because you think of this place as like a kind of not steak restaurant, but like steak restaurant adjacent.
Down the middle of New
American Grill.
Yeah, it's American Grill. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, is that what it's called?
No, it's an American. I think that's the best way to classify it is American or New American. It's just a bunch of classics and comfort food.
But there is almost an Asian fusion thing here because the salads also there's the salads have like there's a sushi menu and then there's a noodle salad and then one of like the main salads has a like kind of an Asian dressing that's good.
These apps, I love all of them. I mean, I would just say, like, for me, I have a special place in my heart for the deviled egg. One thing they do that's a little bit of a panache at the Hillstones is they'll give you like a lot of dip and a moderate amount of chips, and then they'll refill your chips with warm chips midway through, which is so fun.
They asked to the point where we didn't even want chips anymore. But it is funny. I think also I'll say this. The real estate on the table, there's not a lot of room to work with. That is the one. I'd say that's the one issue is that you don't have a ton of space on that table.
Unless you get a booth. We didn't get a booth.
We didn't get a booth.
That was the problem.
Yeah, that was a part of the issue. Yeah.
We also ordered an outlandish amount of food.
Sure.
We got 4 appetizers.
Yeah.
I will say that spinach dip is my favorite. I feel like maybe something changed. It's not. It's still delicious.
Ooh, okay.
But it feels not as delicious. Or have I changed? I don't know. But it's still good. But something's a little off. Maybe it needs more salt.
Can I be honest with you?
You didn't like it.
You fucking changed.
I changed.
You changed.
Wow.
I've had just the spinach. I guess I've had the spinach dip for like over the course of like 14 or so years or whatever since I first had Hillstone and South Beverly Grill. But to me, I don't know the difference of it, but I think it is a good spinach dip. But it was better back in the day, you're saying?
I feel like it was better, like maybe saltier or like I think it felt a little more indulgent. When I had it this time, I was like, this is good, but it could be cheesier.
See,
or something.
I had never had Hillstone before, and so this was my first Houston's experience.
Wow.
And I'm not always the biggest spinach dip person, and I thought it was very indulgent.
It's still good.
It was so cheesy.
Yeah.
It was so rich. I thought also doing it with tortilla chips was not what I expected.
Oh.
I would think of a spinach dip usually with like a bread.
A bread.
Oh, yeah, a bread. You're right.
I kind of agree with that. I like yeah.
Especially the tortilla chips with the salsa and the sour cream. And was it you who recommended putting it all together?
Oh, yeah,
was
you
it our
gotta do all three.
I thought that was pretty inspired. I don't know.
Oh, it's so good.
I got to say, that sour cream was great. Anyway, and I know it's funny to say the sour cream was great, but it was very good.
Sour cream is great.
The sour cream was great. All right, I'm going to say it. The sour cream was great.
Yeah. Come on and say it.
The salsa I thought I loved the salsa. I said it was maybe my favorite of the dips. I really, really enjoyed the salsa. I mean, we ordered a lot of food, but I don't think that the appetizers were like crazy. We had a deviled egg. Yes. Which, Chelsea, which you never tried a deviled egg before.
I had never tried a deviled egg, and I knew this is basically designed to be everything I don't like in a food, but I tried a tiny little bite, and you know what? I can now say I have tried a tiny little bite.
It was so small. It was like this much of a hard-boiled egg.
It was immediate. I do not like this,
yeah.
Which I think you get with a deviled egg with that taste of the filling of the deviled egg. You get it
and the
pretty quick.
texture. The texture is. I knew it was going to be a problem. But
it's like the smallest cross section. It's like of egg that you took. It's like what they would feed to Stuart Little. And then you had one nibble, and you're like, nope, not for me. Immediate rejection.
Yeah.
It was very small.
But I will say, personally, it felt like conquering a fear. So it was a big thing for me.
I love that you tried it. I thought it was great.
I was impressed. I was actually blown away that you tried it.
Yeah.
Chelsea often talks about all of the foods she does not like.
Yeah. I have a hard time expanding my palate, and I mean that's the equivalent of like a normal person being like, I'm going to try breast milk is me trying a deviled egg. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh God.
As I was saying before this, I like
you're
the
putting
first
down
time
my breast milk, but
yeah, don't worry, we'll market it. It's gonna be great. My mom had I was saying before this that my mom had never had Indian food until the pandemic with me. And there's like some stuff that's not like that's not on her radar. It doesn't come up that often. But we got Safi's last night, and like shawarma, she was like, "What's shawarma?" And then she was afterwards. She was like, "That was a great dinner." She loved Safi's.
Mitch, you keep saying this, but Safi's is not Indian. You keep mentioning.
No, I'm sorry. I know that I brought that. I know. Yes. Safi's is like Middle Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. Yeah. And
okay. I just want to.
Yes. No. I was saying that she's like so a place like Safi's to her, I think is similar to like Indian food. She's like it's not like a thing that she normally eats or whatever. But then she had a blast last night, and I loved that she was trying food and she was loving it, and I also love that you tried it. And I'm sad you hated it. But
you made me happy then that you guys got to enjoy more of it.
Yeah,
so that was great. And there was plenty. Like we said, we ordered a lot. And also, I mean, I'm skipping ahead, but just the dessert, you guys took like one bite. And I said, I'll eat all of the rest. So trust me, I got my fill.
I ate the brownie. The brownie was
It was a big lunch, but I didn't think the apps were like I didn't think it was crazy. The sushi was like you get like a piece or a piece and a half or something.
They don't give you a huge it's not gigantic like typical chain restaurant portions. It's more reasonable portions of really high quality prepared food. And we got the guacamole, which I like the guacamole. I think the spinach dip is more exciting.
The spinach dip is better. I mean, the guacamole is fine. It's guacamole.
It was fine. It was very fresh. You liked it a lot?
I was gonna say, to your point, maybe under-seasoned. Maybe could have used some salt or something.
Salt, I think more lime. You squeezed the lime on for everybody. I felt like you could have used more lime, maybe some onions in it, some fresh cilantro.
I also appreciate you guys. I think a lot of the time I was like, do you want me to squeeze like lime on here? I think a lot of people don't want me squeezing the lime.
I think you're going to squeeze it too hard?
No,
Careful, be gentle with the lime.
I don't think I'm gonna of mice and men the lime, you fucking asshole.
Stop.
I just meant I think people think that I'm like a messy guy. They don't want my hands on the lime.
Here's how toddlers. We don't care.
All right, all right, good. Yeah, I'm no messier than a toddler.
You're not a sloppy guy.
Yeah.
You're not a clumsy guy, and you're not a stinky guy. And I think those are things a lot of times people assume that of you.
You look clean.
Yeah. You're hygienic.
I shower.
Yeah.
I shower.
Yeah. You look nice.
Get up to some other stuff in there too.
Yeah, I do some other stuff in there.
Dirt under your nails.
Yeah, not dirt under my nails. No.
That we were like, let me do the lime, and you were, I'd be like,
But I think, and I actually hadn't showered that day. But I think big guys.
You didn't need to tell us that. Now I regret
it. You smelled fine. I was sitting next to you. You smelled great.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for letting me squeeze the lime. That's all.
You're welcome.
Here's the guacamole.
But I could have used I think that guacamole was kind of one of my disappointing things of the apps.
Big chunks of avocado, which I liked, but I didn't like the corn in it. That feels like an unnecessary component.
I agree. And normally you would say like, oh, the waiter, or not the waiter, like the chef must be a smoker, so their flavors are off. In this case, I would say the chef should smoke.
Yes.
He needs to add more seasoning to everything, or her, she, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Whoever's back there. But I mean, look, that's not. The sushi was great.
The sushi was fantastic.
There was a lot of apps that were great.
Yes. It's like a little square sushi. It's pressed sushi. It's the one David Phillips got me eating years ago, and it's kind of my go-to. And it's a little bit of ahi and some like toasted rice in the bottom. It is so fucking yummy.
So good. The crispy rice is a nice element. Have you ever made your own sushi before?
No. Have you?
I have. I love making sushi.
Really?
You love making sushi?
Yes. Well, because in the pandemic, I don't remember why, but I made a bunch of vegetarian sushi one night, and then I just got hooked. I did it all the time.
Wow.
But I've never done it with crispy rice, and I think that might be my next, next time I do it, try some crispy rice at the bottom.
That crispy rice to me that makes it all come together. I love that.
A textural marvel.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And some great sauces on that, too.
I also want to say that we opened up to Emma and Amelia to come to Houston. We opened the invitation to Emma and Amelia.
Why didn't you come?
I had
Insane to me.
I had to be here for a podcast recording before, so I couldn't
also
make
had to
it.
work, so.
Oh, you guys didn't take them any food after to go?
They had to help install the face scanner it had going.
I guess we probably could have brought you leftovers or something. But we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we could have ordered something for you and brought it. I didn't think of that option.
It doesn't feel like the kind of restaurant you eat to go from.
It's not great to go. I've done it before.
It's like you gotta eat it there.
You gotta go.
Yeah, it's better there.
We got Bandera to go during the pandemic, and I love Bandera. The one that we used to go to is now closed. And I agree. It was kind of
it's
disappointing.
It's disappointing.
The service is such a huge part of it.
Yeah, and the dark, smooth booths. Something about the booths. I love a booth.
You mentioned martini. I meant to mention, if you get a martini there and you're having it for a little bit, they'll bring you a fresh cold glass at a certain point and transfer it over.
Yes, they do.
Such pizzazz.
God, I love that. I love this place.
It is. I love that you love it having worked there, because a lot of times I feel like that says something about the restaurant.
For sure.
Wags, we also got entrees.
Yes,
I got
a
little mad because you ordered what I wanted.
You ordered what I wanted to.
You could have gotten what I got.
And yours was the best thing.
Mine is the best. It's
thing.
my favorite thing on the menu, the pan-fried sole. It's so fucking good. It's just absolutely delicious, perfectly fried fish. Just a thin piece. They only have
fucking ordered before everyone. Could have let our guests order first.
Yeah, that was rude.
Hold on.
No. I asked you guys to order first, I believe.
I didn't override anyone else's order. Anyone could have gotten the sole.
I was like, I'm going to have it. Nick was like, I'm going to have it.
Well, I was like, I'll get the rotisserie chicken. I was kind of thinking we would split it a little bit more, but that didn't really end up happening. You gave me a bite.
I gave you a substantial bite.
He also gave me a bite.
Yeah.
I don't know whose side I'm on.
I gave
here,
you both. I gave you both pretty big bites.
I fucking wanted it.
You could have gotten it. You should have gotten it.
I should have gotten it.
It was fucking good.
Yeah, your rotisserie chicken was yummy too, though.
It was good. I'm like happy. I don't know if I would ever get it again, but it was very, very good.
What
Tasty
side came with that?
It came with like a kale slaw. Or was that yours?
Mine came with a slaw, which
it
is
was like
very
a
yummy.
cooked kale. I gotta look it up.
For which one? The salmon?
For the rotisserie chicken.
Oh, let me look. I have the pictures.
I think kale slaws should just be like axed in general. I don't want a kale slaw.
It does look like a salad, a green salad of some sort.
Okay.
It might be kale.
We'll never know.
I'm doing some investigation here.
Okay. All right. Great. Mitch is on it.
You're on the menu, Emma? I don't have to investigate.
I have the
She's
pictures
there.
from your meal. So
okay.
That's what I'm
All right. Hold on. I'll look at the menu. Go ahead, Wax. Continue on.
More fish. The salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a go-to for you?
No,
No.
it's because I'm on an annoying diet because of my baby.
Right.
Because dairy upsets her stomach, eggs upset her stomach, beans. So half the things I wanted to get, I couldn't get.
Oh.
So then I ended up with fish, which it was actually good, but it wouldn't have been my go-to. I would have probably gotten the veggie burger or the sole.
Their veggie burger, they have their own patty. It is good. It is a good
Very
veggie
good.
burger. I've gotten it. Yeah.
Or sushi, but then we had already had sushi, and I was like, I want to do something different.
I've figured out the mystery.
Okay, great.
The rotisserie chicken is roasted with crushed herbs and apricot glaze with a warm kale panzanella. That's what it is.
Panzanella. Well, I like a panzanella.
I like cooked kale. I don't like kale in a salad. Is like just straight up raw kale. I don't.
But cooked
Cooked,
nice.
I like. Yeah. Raw, it's too hard on my tummy.
Here's the thing, and Natalie does this. You can like massage it. You get some coarse salt in there, and you can tenderize it before you eat it. And so you can have. I've had raw versions of kale stuff that she's prepared that I've really enjoyed. But yes, in general, you go to a restaurant, you're getting like this tough fucking or like the salad bar kale. It's like I don't want any of this. Get this out of here.
And you got to massage that kale for a long time.
You gotta
I've
massage
done
it
it before, and you're like, what am I doing? Just get regular lettuce. I don't have to massage other lettuce. It's such a high maintenance salad, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what Robert Kraft was doing at that parlor? Do you think he was just bringing kale? I think he maybe was just bringing kale to the parlor.
Chelsea, you got the cheeseburger. How was that burger?
I did. Okay, so I liked it, but here's my thing, and maybe this is just like the Midwest. A $25 burger.
I am so on board with you right now.
If you're charging $25 for a burger, it better blow me away. And I would say it was good.
It was good.
It was good. It wasn't.
Was I the only one who took a bite of it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would say they went hard on the pickles and the sauce.
So good.
And it made it, I thought, a little too pickly. I don't. The bread was incredible. The bun. And obviously, like, it was cooked well. It was good. And like, it came with fries, shoestring fries. They were good. They weren't knock your socks off. So in general, I think I liked it, but would I ever pay $25 for that? No.
First of all, I gotta say, shoestring fries. I don't know.
I agree.
Come on.
Well, I love shoestring
like
fries,
fries,
but they need to be done. They were
fine.
warm enough.
They were absolutely adequate, but I just I want them to be like crispy and salty and juicy and oily. I want it to be decadent.
Also, you got for me, I need like a little bit of potato, and then when it's shoestring, it almost tastes like what are the potato sticks? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean.
I like that.
I do like it too.
I don't need the
Alright.
potato part.
Yeah, but I was going to say one thing I do like is the dipping sauces there. There's an aioli and then there's obviously ketchup. But did you try that aioli?
Yes, yeah. So it comes with a spicy mayo that I got on the side, so that way I could do that, and then I also got a ketchup, and so that way I could do a little bit of both. And I liked it. I liked especially the spicy mayo with the fries. I thought was pretty good.
A lot of fun.
I didn't feel I didn't love it on the burger. I was glad I got it on the side for that because the burger already had a lot of sauce and other flavors. But it was good. I'm going to grab my phone just because I took half of it home and I got my 3-year-old to try it and I got his review of it as well.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I love this.
Wait, what did you take home?
The other half of my burger.
I can't wait to listen to your 3-year-old give a more nuanced review of the restaurant than Weiger and I.
And obviously feel free to cut this out if you
No, are you kidding me?
But here we go.
I love that you got this.
Yeah. So he ate it, and he's kind of he likes everything. He is the opposite of me, which is great. So here is him with the burger. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
What are some of the flavors you're tasting?
Cheese, pickle, salty.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Seedy.
Seedy?
Yeah. Because of these seeds on it.
Mm-hmm. Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Is it sour?
No.
No, not even with the pickles?
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone, Mom. Let me eat.
What's your favorite part of the burger?
The bread.
The bread. Why do you like the bread the best?
I can see it a lot.
Because you can see it a lot? Yeah.
And it's brown. And I can eat it plain or with it.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a really good hamburger bun, so that makes sense.
Wow, you really...
First of all, that's adorable.
So cute.
So comprehensive.
And it was better than our reviews.
Well, I do like
we
that
might
he's
need
like,
you here to lead us for reviews from some time.
No, I like that he was like, I would eat this bread on its own. I could eat it by itself or with the burger because that's how I felt too. The bread was really, it was a toasted bun, which I don't usually like because I think sometimes that makes it dry and too hard.
Mm-hmm.
But this still was very soft, but a really nice toasting. And he mentioned the sesame seeds on top, which I really liked on it.
Me too. So often we've talked about this before, but you got a brioche bun, right? Is that the
brioche got very overplayed? Yeah.
Yeah, I love the sesame bun there.
Yeah.
I do just wish the burger was like 10% better. Like the actual burger itself was 10% better or something.
Here's what I'll say: like at a Hillstone, for me, I think you made the right call. I think they should do a knock your socks off burger because most of their stuff is extremely good. But I think they offer a burger almost out of a sense of obligation. I think they're like they have like the their fried chicken sandwich, their fish sandwich when they have it, their prime rib French dip. I think are more of the showstoppers in the handhelds department.
This guy's angling for a platinum plate club score, isn't he?
I'll say right now, this is a 5-forker for me. Easy, the easiest 5 forks of my fucking life.
Wow.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
Just like the burger, the cheese on it, it should be like melting.
You know the secret to a good burger?
Totally agree.
A little patty of butter in the middle of the burger before you cook it.
Wow.
That's what they used to do at Bowery. Do you remember Bowery on Sunset?
Bowery.
I also worked there for a while.
Wow.
And that's what they would do there. That was the secret.
That place had
such a good burger.
Great burger on I wish it was still around. Great burger on a fucking English muffin. It was so yummy. It was one of the best burgers in LA.
Good. And also a great tuna melt.
Oh,
they did have a good
I'm not even a tuna melt person, but that converted me.
The English muffin. I
muffin.
just am now recalling. I mean that at the beginning of the burger boom, which we all know of, which was like
2008.
Do you know you nailed it. It was 2002, 2007, 2008 was right around when it happened because I started
with the financial crisis.
Yeah, we were all eating our feelings.
We were eating burgers. Obama became president. What a time!
What a time!
I remember I worked at The Simpsons, and by the way, I want to say Seth Rogen was he was very nice, and his writing partner Evan was they were both very nice in that Jim Brooks story where the door got shut.
They
in my
weren't
face.
like close the door.
No, they were very, very nice the entire time they were there.
Right.
But I worked at The Simpsons, and Selman, I remember I read about the chain that we've been to that's since closed. That was like the Umami Burger.
Oh, yeah,
Umami Burger, and that was like
Burger.
that. I was like that, and it was 2007 when I started working there. I was like, that was the beginning of the burger boom in Los Angeles. But I forgot. I remember eating that burger just now when you said the English
they're
muffin.
still around at LAX. Yeah, Umami Burger. Yeah,
That's where chains go to die.
Yeah,
like so many chains
I just
die,
had it
and
in
they
December.
Oh,
and it was bad.
It
yeah,
was. Oh.
Yeah, a sad story there, but that's like so many. But you know what? I mean, like when Umami Burger was at its best, I do think a better burger maybe than what was at Hillstone, but still a good, decent classic burger.
I mean, yeah, it's a burger. That's a burger focused concept. They should do a better burger.
Sure,
yeah. But I totally get what you're saying. I'm not defending the Hillstone burger. It's like it's not what I would
want
order.
this in the fucking Platinum Plate Club.
It's already, it's going in the Platinum Plate Club, Mitch.
Well, we'll see. We'll see right now.
Speaking of Umami Burger, I saw this insane video of there's this YouTuber who goes and like takes squatters out of homes. It's like he's probably like what he's doing is mostly kind of shitty, but he was like he goes there and there was a guy who was squatting an old woman's home and like got in there and he was just staying there without paying rent. And it was the founder of Umami Burger who had fallen off of hard times.
God.
And he like ended up evicting this guy as part of the process. It was like, this is a fucking insane piece of video. He'd also seemed to be like on drugs or something. So,
Oh, okay. Because I was like, where did his umami fortune go? But you just answered it. Okay.
What the fuck is your playlist over there on YouTube? Fucking followed by an ice video, you fucking freak. What the fuck is going on?
Natalie got me watching drains being unclogged. That's a lot of fun. You ever watch those?
That's so satisfying.
So satisfying.
It is? I don't think I want to see that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you don't see what gets pulled out. You just see the drain finally go. What do you
A lot of
see?
times it's not like shit. It's like, it's like a
Like
big
a sewer drain or
like,
something.
Yeah, like something that's flooded. Yeah.
This is like the
Still
new pimple
gross.
popping. Is drains getting unclogged?
See, that repulses me.
Do you
I find
watch
that revolting.
power washing videos where
Yes.
people
Yeah,
power
those are
wash
fun.
stuff? I fucking love that.
Oh, I could get into that.
It's so satisfying.
Power
I like
washing.
want someone to hand me a power washer and a dirty fence and be like, here you go, have a good afternoon.
A lot of the
You should
Twisted
try
Metal
playing.
cast loved. I think we maybe watched some of them, but when like they take the hooves off,
I
like
was
when
gonna say horse
Yes,
hoof
horse
cleaning.
Horse hoof
videos.
cleaning.
Oh.
That-
First thing.
on the spectrum.
Yes, yes.
that
Am
shit.
I the only one not? I'm like, why
no,
would
I-
you watch these boring
No, you're on the
things?
spectrum.
Maybe I'm the only one who is. You guys are normal.
I don't like pimple popping stuff, and then
Me
I
neither.
watched some of the horse hoof clean, and then you knew about it too.
I
And
watch those every night.
they're,
It's like ASMR, kind of.
it's like goo coming out of their hoof, like they like.
They have cysts and they scrape away at
No,
the
no, I don't
hoof
want
until it shoots out, and then
Oh.
they clean it, they disinfect it, and
Oh God.
they clean it up. And
It's very nice for the
thought it was more-
horse.
I thought it was
I
more
thought it was just
wholesome
like
than this.
they
though.
like it. They
Yeah.
get comfort
Hey,
and
The
relief
horses
from
love
it.
it, yeah.
This is a gross
I don't need to
episode.
see
Yeah.
cysts.
Actually, this is one of our least gross episodes in a very long time, sadly.
Yeah, breast milk was too far. Emma, you should play Power Wash Simulator if you haven't.
Okay.
I love that game.
Can I get
Yeah.
it on Switch or is it a phone, an iPad?
I think you
What
can
do
get it
need?
on Switch.
Okay, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Let's talk dessert, unless anyone has anything else to say on the savory side.
No.
The 5-nut brownie and the key lime pie. I was fucking full, but it was good to be comprehensive and get some desserts.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch knew I wanted the key lime pie, so he was very nice and let me order it.
I hate it that I know it's like my mom and sister this week. I was like, Mom's gonna like that. I flew my mom and sister out for Valentine's Day.
Aw.
Fuck you. I don't know, whatever you're thinking, just shut up. But I know with you now what you like. It sickens me.
I know what you like.
I know it sucks. I don't like it.
Why
I
is
know
that?
That's sweet.
We're
no,
friends.
it's not.
We know
It's
things about each
oh,
other.
We
God.
could turn this into an episode. Like you both pick your meals, tell Amelia and I what they are, and then you have to order for each other. We see if you get it right.
I would get a lot of it right.
Oh, yeah.
If you showed me a menu and you were like, "What would Weiger like from it?" I know that now. That makes me sick to my stomach. Sucks.
That's
But
like an old married couple.
Yeah, it's like, what's that show? The honeymoon show? Or what was that show? The dating game? That's like,
Oh, yeah.
Newlyweds, yeah.
We played
You
that.
play that
I think you're
segment.
thinking of Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, heated rivalry,
That's what it's like
I think
with
every
us
time
now.
we've played that on the podcast, they've beat the married couple.
Let's
Oh.
let's just clarify. It's the Chulywed game.
Chulywed
Oh, the
we have our own
Chulywed
branding.
game.
Yes.
Apologies.
Yeah, sorry, we need to brand it.
I love the key lime pie. I didn't try the 5-nut brownie because I didn't know which nuts were in there. But but I thought the key lime pie was delicious.
I agree. I ate 80% of it.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me do that. That was great.
So good.
I ate a lot. I did some damage on that the brownie, the nut brownie with the vanilla ice cream on the side, right?
Yeah, vanilla ice cream. It was phenomenal.
I do feel like the desserts really were. That couch was the brownie. This couch was the key lime pie.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah,
it was.
I'm not so much of a pie gal. I like a Lilikoi pie in Kauai. That is very specific, but that is the one pie I love.
I didn't have that, but I was in Hawaii and I had is it like a hula pie? There was some sort of pie that was like but I didn't go to Kauai. So yeah.
Go to Kauai. You guys hop on a plane tonight. Go get the Lilikoi pie.
The only time he has crossed an ocean, Hawaii, when you
was a little kid.
When you were younger.
You don't like flying.
I'm okay. I just like flying over a big body of water. It just really, I don't know.
Have you ever had moments where you're like, oh, I'm going down? Like I've had a few moments where I've thought I was going down, and I gotta say, like in those moments, I get so peaceful.
That's the thing too.
I'm kind of like, that's okay. Like I'm okay. Like, and this is gonna be quick.
No, anytime I felt like death is imminent, I've been completely at peace.
Peaceful, right?
But I have anxiety about the possibility.
Yes, me too. I have anxiety about the possibility, but then in the moment where I'm like, I'm dying, I'm like, I'm okay. This is fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like to talk about death a lot. Chelsea doesn't like it as much.
It just feels weird.
If we ever fly together and we're going down, I'm going down. If you catch my drift.
Heated rivalry.
I'm gonna make it a nice flight for you on the way down.
That's what we just talked about on one of our episodes. I think on Crazy Rich Asians. I was like, do you think anyone's ever been like, oh my God, we're crashing.
Now Mile
High Club.
Fuck. Yeah, let's do it right now.
As we're going down, because that might be kind of a high. Like you got the adrenaline from dying.
I can't think of a perfect way to end my life than me like turning to a woman being like, may I kiss you? And her saying no. And then the plane exploding or whatever.
I don't know. I think this development might make Wags like beg to do overseas shows.
They have those movies like that where right as like people are crashing, you divulge something, and this could be a new take where it's like you think you're crashing, you're going down, and then it's like, nope, the plane rights itself, and you guys just have to awkwardly live with this for the rest of your life.
I might as well finish while I'm down here.
That's a rom-com.
That is a rom-com.
Yeah.
We're still on the runway.
He's got a 2028 Doughboys fleshlight.
And a little espresso, which is nice. I like getting an espresso for lunch. Why not?
Yeah, if I could handle caffeine, I would.
Yeah.
They got the little Diet Coke bottles. Right?
They had the mini bottles, yeah.
Which I like,
nice.
But then it's just also just like a free refill instead.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah. No Coke Zero there yet either. And I've
like
turned to Coke Zero. I'm a Coke Zero guy now.
Better than Diet Coke?
Once I started GLP-1s, I was a Diet Coke person through and through. And then I started taking GLP-1s. I don't know if it changed my taste or something. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You know, I'll say this.
I love a Diet Coke.
This is
I still will drink it if there's no other options.
This is a fair criticism of the Hillstone family of restaurants. Their non-alcoholic beverage selection could be improved. Like they have like a few soft drinks. They have fine iced tea. They don't have like a lemonade. I don't know. They might have an NA beer at this point. But like as someone who goes out sometimes or has stretches where I'm not drinking, it's nice to have options. And I feel a little limited.
This is as damning as you'll get to this restaurant.
I will say, in their defense, you can say I would like a mocktail. And they will whip one up for you. You know, you could say I want something.
That's
nice. They will do that because my husband doesn't drink, and when we go there, he gets a delicious mocktail.
Hey, pro tip. There you go.
Yeah.
And they will kind of make you anything you want. I think I had a Mai Tai the last time they just made me up a Mai Tai when I was at South Beverly Grill. They'll make you something if you ask for it.
A non-alcoholic Mai Tai?
Oh, no, just a Mai Tai.
Mai Tai.
Yeah,
oh,
because I don't know if it was on the menu when I ordered it. I think they just made me one. But look, the desserts were great. It was a great experience.
We should get
Chelsea's car almost got towed. It was scary.
We didn't talk about that.
Well, it was hopping. I mean, the parking lot was so busy because, I mean, like you said, just random weekday. The place was packed. So I made the mistake of parking on the street. Yeah. And I thought, we're not going to take that long at this lunch. And then And then we just had fun, it was a nice vibe. We got dessert. And then I realized my car was going to be towed. So I really raced out, and it was fine, guys. My car did not get towed.
Yeah.
So.
But
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Well, Nick was like, if it's towed, it's on us. I was like, oh, shit.
No, that would be my own stupidity.
Don't offer her that.
But by the way, I mean, of course it would have been on us, but then it turned into a fear for all. I was very nervous my car was going to be towed.
It was nerve-wracking.
It was nerve-wracking. It was my own stupidity. I just was having so much fun. I thought there was no way we were going to take like a 2-hour lunch.
Well, I will say there are always spots opening up though, because Hillstone, they know how to turn those tables.
I think the issue is that 65-year-old millionaires are bad at parking. That was my experience in the parking lot. Was that it was like, oh, this rich old person is doing a very bad job that I'm waiting behind. So I get street parking was, I feel like, the better move.
I thought it was going to be, fine. And I really didn't want to be late for you guys. And instead I left early. So I messed it up.
It worked out great.
It worked out great. And you pulled into the parking lot to let us know everything was okay afterwards, which was very kind.
It was.
Wags, I hate microwave meals, and takeout is so expensive, but I just found the perfect win-win. It's called Tovala.
This podcast is sponsored by Tovala. Tovala is a smart meal delivery service, fresh meals, and a smart oven that does the cooking for you.
Tovala makes it so easy. You just scan the meal's QR code, pop it in the oven, and it cooks everything perfectly. Steams, bakes, broils automatically. No guesswork needed.
You can save up to $300 in the Tovala Smart Oven when you order meals 6+ times by heading to tovala.com/doughboys using our code Doughboys for a limited time.
Tovala's meals are chef-crafted and taste just like homemade meals you'd make yourself, just without all the headache. Plus, all of Tovala's meals are made with real, fresh ingredients. Wags, I love Tovala. I got one at my house. It's a nifty little oven. It cooks things up. I love the steam function. I reheated some pizza in there, Wags, and the steam was coming out so that the pizza actually stayed moist and then was still crispy. It was like a fresh new slice. But then also, you just scan stuff, you put it in the oven, and it's good to go, and the meals are better than any delivery service meals I've ever had.
And Tovala's Smart Oven isn't just for their meals, as Mitch mentioned. You can also use the oven to scan store-bought groceries like Eggo waffles, Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, and Amy's frozen meals, to name a few.
And it knows how to cook them too, Wags. Like I said, I use the pizza in that oven. There's Pillsbury. I use some Pillsbury stuff in there too. There's some Pillsbury cinnamon rolls that I put in there. You just scan it, you put it in there. It's easy to use. It's great.
If you're like most people, Tovala is great because you can eat better without putting in a ton of effort. There are high-protein options, calorie-smart options, gluten-free options, comfort food, whatever you're into. With Tovala, you can finally remove dinner from your to-do list.
For a limited time, because you're a Doughboys listener, you can get a Tovala Smart Oven for just $49 plus free shipping when you order meals 6+ times. Just go to tovala.com/doughboys and use our code Doughboys.
That's a $49 Tovala Smart Oven when you head to tovala.com/doughboys and use our code Doughboys. One last time, that's TOVALA.com, and make sure you use our promo code Doughboys. Remember, with Tovala, dinner is taken care of. We should get to our fork score, so here's how this will go. We'll each go around, we'll give a closing argument, if you will, on this particular chain, and end by giving it a score from 0 to 5 forks. I'm going to start because I'm not going to fly under any false flags here. I love Hillstone. I love Houston's. I don't even know if it's my favorite of all of them, but Houston's on its own is a 5-forker, easy for me. I think the level of service, the atmosphere is just absolutely top notch. I think it's everything a chain restaurant should be, and it's like it feels, it's a chain that doesn't feel like a chain. Each restaurant still feels like its own individual institution, and I fucking love it. I love going there. I have the time of my fucking life. It's such a great time with all of you.
Here.
5 forks.
Yeah. It was the time of my life hanging with Wags. I liked it when you guys arrived. I liked it. I was alone with him for a good 15 minutes. We are. I know. I'm just saying, when it was just him and me alone, it was the time. I had a blast that day.
I had some good gossip, didn't I? Or did you have good gossip? I can't remember.
We all got some good gossip.
Oh yeah, we did have some gossip.
I feel like this is very heated rivalry. You're really hot and cold. A second ago, you're like, I will service you, Nick. Now you're like, I have to be alone with him. Yuck.
I gotta keep him on his toes.
This is heated rivalry.
I had a
and
blast.
You're Ilya.
You're Ilya. You're obviously Shane.
This is
debated.
Amelia said I'm Ilya and Mitch is Shane.
Well, right now he's negging
Right now,
you.
he's
so he's Ilya. Maybe a
I
bad
have,
boy.
I have. We both have. But you were very quiet and kind of cold, like Ilya can be, right?
Yeah, and of Eastern European stock.
Yes.
And you are you love your mom very much.
That is
like Shane.
true.
So
I had the time of my life with you two.
Thank you.
And Nick, you were there as well.
I love him.
I like the restaurant. I'll wait. I'm gonna go last.
Okay, Chelsea, your thoughts, your fork score.
Oh boy.
But remember, he wants you to give it 5 forks.
You used to give it. I want you to give it whatever your heart says.
But will it ruin it for you? Like,
No,
are
no,
you not
no.
allowed to give it
No,
platinum?
just give
Okay,
your
all right.
honest-
I was gonna do 3.
3
Oh
forks.
my
Is
god!
that really
Chelsea.
bad? Out of 5, it's above average.
Chelsea, I thought you came on here to get people to listen to your podcast.
4 forks.
No, 3 forks is fine.
Here's why.
No, 3
Okay,
forks is fine.
one of the best cocktails, an incredible
Yeah, so
dessert.
how are you getting to 3?
Because I thought the apps were good.
You said
Again,
you liked the spinach.
I
dip.
did, but like again, I was so hyped, and everything was like kind of pricey, and it was so popular.
It's
I
my
felt like
fault
felt like
then.
we're fighting against some of the hype here.
Oh,
and
it's my fault.
But then again, you know what? I think 3 is too low because the ambiance I loved.
Yeah.
I loved
And
the
Renee?
vibe of it. I loved the
Renee's the best.
service. I liked the
service is
art.
very, very good.
I liked. So you know what? I would say the food was a 3 comparative to the hype, but the service bumps it up to a 4.
Wow. 4 forks.
Wow.
4 forks.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Good score.
That's great.
That's a good
Gun
score.
away.
He's always got that thing in his mouth. Don't worry.
So do you, apparently. Elena, your thoughts, your fork score.
I'm giving it 5 forks.
Hell yeah.
I love
yeah,
Houston's.
yeah.
It's like one of my favorite restaurants. It's a cozy place. I love being there. I love that you can walk in the middle of the day and suddenly you're like, it's evening. I'm having a cocktail. It's a place where you can have a cocktail any time of the day and it feels okay. You know what I mean? Not that that's the only reason I didn't have a cocktail. I had wine, but I want to go back and have a cocktail. And I love their spinach dip. I love they have great salads. We didn't have a salad.
We didn't have a salad.
But their salads are phenomenal. Sushi, phenomenal. My mouth is watering. Now, just thinking about everything again.
I want to go back.
I want to go back. And those booths.
I do want to go back. I want to try something else.
Chelsea,
you
I
want to
don't
go
know
back?
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be the 3 of us. I don't know if Wagger's going to invite you back this time.
You're welcome anytime.
Would you consider yourself a picky eater? Because I know
Yes.
Chelsea's very
famously,
picky.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys.
Chelsea likes
doing great.
macaroni and cheese.
I think.
A second ago, I was like, I'm the only one not on the spectrum. Now I'm like, I don't know. The food just makes me nervous, and I shut down. And I don't know. It doesn't everyone get overwhelmed by flavor? I don't know.
I just remember you saying that you didn't eat sushi and then you didn't have devil. So that's why I was wondering if you were
You
a
don't have
picky
any
eater.
fish, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no seafood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just. Yeah.
When people say
So-
they don't eat seafood, I always think that they might be a picky eater.
I am
Which
a
there's
picky
nothing wrong
eater.
with being a picky eater, to be clear. I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with being a picky eater.
I would say I used to be a severely picky eater in a way that like really limited my life, and I have worked a lot on that to expand it. So now I'm a normal.
I didn't want to.
No. You are not normal. You are very picky. The amount of times we'll talk about food and you'll be like, I won't eat that. I won't eat. I'm just saying you are a picky eater.
I know.
I love you, but.
How would it? I kind of want to hear. How would it? Like, in what? Like, were you saying like being in rooms and stuff? Like, would you have to bring your own lunch, or is it like what? Like,
yeah,
what
or
levels?
like especially like when I was like dating, if someone like picked a restaurant, or like once I went on a date where this guy ordered for me. He took me to this nice restaurant, and he was like some Google engineer, so was trying to show off. And ordered all this stuff, and I was like, "This is my nightmare. I need to ask what is in all of the things," because I was really bad when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
I had never like had any other types of like
100%.
food until I moved to New York, and then I suddenly was like, "What do you mean? I have to now figure out what Korean food is?"
Sure,
and
yeah.
so it was a lot of anxiety for me.
It's exposure. That's like when I was talking about my mom earlier. It's like what you're exposed to and what you're used to eating
now
and what's
I feel
available.
like I can get something anywhere. There's
Chelsea,
there's always stuff.
We had to order when we were at that punch-up room, and you got like a turkey sandwich that you then didn't eat because you didn't like it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
just
decided I would rather eat a cookie for lunch rather than the lunch.
Yeah, there was something in the turkey sandwich that you didn't like, though. What was it? It was.
Who can say? Probably a lot of things.
But you do eat mayo. I feel like that not eating mayo is also another.
Yeah, I mean, this is guys.
I think it's okay. I don't think there's anything to be.
Gonna hate me.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. I think there's a lot of people who are picky eaters.
We have picky eaters who listen to the podcast.
I don't like. Yeah. I would say in general, sauces are a newer thing that I have pressed myself to like aiolis, to like sauces. I used to not do salad dressing. I used to not do any of that stuff. It was all too much. Now I've grown, guys. You may not see it, but I'm doing the work. Okay.
I find this charming about you, which is why I'm outing you. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, it's true. Elena and I give each other a lot of shit on our podcast, so it's fine.
I'm Mexican. I come from a very adventurous eating family. There's like blood sausage. I'm vegetarian now, but just to say, like, I was raised with a lot of.
You told a story about being a little kid and seeing an ant and going, I wonder what that tastes like, and just eating ants.
I ate an ant. It's
yeah,
salty. That's the answer.
I had the opposite experience. I have the opposite experience of that, where I remember it was a carpenter ant, and it was like a big ant that was in my Coca-Cola at my grandma's house, and I forever was like bugs. No, I was I was mortified. I was more of a picky eater when I was younger, and then I just ate everything as time went on. But then I went to bugs. You will eat bugs. You're a man who will eat bugs.
Yeah,
I'll eat a bug if it's fried up.
I went to Mexico. I went to a Pujol in Mexico City, and there was like ant larvae in like some stuff, and I was like very nervous. But it was like, this is a 5-star whatever, like it's like a Michelin winning restaurant or whatever, or Michelin award winning restaurant. And I was like, I'll eat whatever. Jemmy there's an issue. There's a situation going on where you and Jemmy are in the stare off, and I've seen it for like 10 minutes now.
She came over. She's been fixated on me. She's been right in my face, which she never does in the podcast. This is highly unusual.
Super weird. I think the AC was really low. The people next door stopped recording, so it's gone back to normal. And I think she was cold, so I think she's trying to snuggle. I don't know what she's trying to do. Go ahead,
come on up here, girl.
Maybe it was from when Mitch was
here with Uncle Wags.
Oh yeah,
I was swinging at her face for a while.
Sit with Uncle Wags and Aunt Chelsea.
Sometimes when dogs are like this, it means they're about to diarrhea everywhere. So this happened at a Thanksgiving at my house once.
She's very good with that, though. She's let out like 2 Jemmy farts over the course of.
She's tooted a few times, but yeah, see, she just went snugs.
Oh my gosh, I miss having a dog.
What a little cutie. Jemmy is on my side of the couch now for our audio listeners.
I'm not a picky eater anymore. But I understand that, and we're not shaming you at all.
No, I'm not worried about you guys. You guys are very open and accepting. I just know
the listeners.
There's
we have a lot of picky fucking annoying listeners.
No, I'm not the right. Here's the thing. Elena belongs on this podcast. I'm just being. I'm clawing my way.
You belong.
You belong on this podcast because you're our friend.
Oh God.
And you're funny and talented.
Well, great. The baiting worked.
Yes. You're beautiful.
Yes.
I had the time of my life at the restaurant, and I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I was waiting to go last because I thought it would be fun to torture him about it not getting into the Platinum Play Club. But sadly, Wags, it would have gotten into the Platinum Play Club. I think we judge the restaurants on what they're trying to do, and obviously the food and what they're trying to do. And for me, it's expensive. Some stuff could be better, but it's a 5-fork restaurant.
Wow! So 5 forks from Mike Mitchell.
It would have gotten in there. Yeah. It would have gotten in
man
there.
dishes out 5 forks, but it does get in the Golden Plate Club, the Hallowed Halls, with 4 forks all around. So how about that? Congrats
you yelled
to
at Chelsea
Houston.
to get it in there, but it's still in.
But so I kept it from platinum. By
don't adjust your score. I didn't even want you to go up to 4.
I want you to adjust it back to 3.
No.
Yeah, you can go down to 3.
I think the thing is that I don't know like the baseline. Do you know what I mean? Like you guys are eating
your own opinion.
No, I'm just saying you guys eat a lot of shit.
We do eat a lot of garbage.
You eat a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
So of course, like a solid good meal that's worth 5 forks. I'm saying when I go to a fancy, nice place, you know what I mean? I'm comparing it to only other Hillstone caliber restaurants. for this podcast, I think you're right. It probably is a 5-star one.
You do make a good point about it though, that for the price and what it is, like there are nicer. Safi's restaurant last night is a better restaurant.
You get better quality
like
food some
Granville.
places.
It's a similar.
No,
come on,
no.
it's way better.
I like Granville, and I think I'm on yours.
Yeah,
I like
Granville too, but that is not Houston's level. Even the interior, no.
You can certainly go to restaurants, fine dining restaurants that are a better quality of food than a Hillstone, for sure. But the Hillstone, that's the whole thing. It's the total package.
Really, no, so that's the thing. It's at least a 4 for that. But again, I'm not comparing it to that baseline that you guys are.
Has Granville gotten has Granville gotten the writer's room lunch treatment? Has it been? Is it ordered a lot or no?
No, I think it's a little
too pricey.
Too pricey.
Give some context for Granville for people who aren't in LA.
Granville is like I'd say it's a luxury fast casual.
It's
like
also New American.
Yeah.
The price point is very similar to Houston's.
Yes, yeah.
I would say actually the ambiance is very nice. It's a lot of like patio, a lot of like big wood table, lots of plants.
But compared to Houston seems like Houston's
a very different vibe. Yeah. This is very,
They won't even let Axel wear his hat.
Yeah, that's trying to be a more upscale, whereas I think Granville is trying to be very like LA patio vibe. We've got string lights.
Look, by the way, our listeners may be just as mad at you for not getting it into the Platinum Play Club as they are at you for not letting Axel wear his hat in the restaurant. There is a good chance that they get very mad at you for asking Axel Rose to take his hat off.
Yeah. What they're actually going to be mad at is us having a $300 lunch. They should have given that money to Palestinian refugees. We're making content.
We will now.
Laugh. I shouldn't be laughing. This is real. Grace and Frankie, the best place that we would go to for lunch. This is still the heyday of TV, guys.
Yeah.
We would get to go to Republique for lunch.
Wow.
And it was so good.
Wow.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's a real
fancy.
LA place.
Yeah,
the bread there is so good.
Yeah.
And dip it in the chicken drippings. As a vegetarian, I'm really sounding like a meat eater, but
see, Hollywood has changed a little bit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. You're not going to Republique anymore.
There's no more
Grace
Republic.
And Frankie doesn't exist anymore, so
that's also yeah.
You had a good run though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great run.
Yeah.
Look, a good outing wise.
A great outing. The Golden Plate Club is. I reset and I fucked it up again.
You're too focused on Jemmy.
She's so cute. A good outing for Houston's, which gets in the Golden Plate Club.
What the fuck is going on?
Where is Jimmy sucking out your life?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you having, because of the Wi-Fi from the security system, are you fucking malfunctioning?
Yeah, there's a frequency thing happening with his AI. I'll fix it later.
Golden Plate Club for Houston's. It's time for a segment. We've got a food stuff. We're going to decide if you should put it in your mouth. Snack or Wack has returned.
See, I should have brought the milk.
Wow.
I could have dunked.
Wow.
So we have a very seasonal new LTO Oreo Stuff of Legends. This is a Power Up Save the Universe introducing color-changing cream. So supposedly this tastes the same as a normal Oreo. So
but
the whole
only
gimmick
if dipped in breast milk, weirdly.
I do think you have to lick it or eat it. It has to get.
You have to lick it.
Yeah, if
The
you
gimmick-
lick it, it changes color.
Yeah, if you lick the outside, you lick the cream. Apparently, it turns from I think gray to blue. Yeah, the normal gray looks pretty unappealing. And then we also have these
Hey, isn't it
Oreo
supposed to be white?
thins. These are
that is
Famously gray.
Yeah.
chocolate ganache flavored Oreo thins. And Mitch, we have something that's very not seasonal.
Not seasonal, but we got it. Honestly, we got this. We opened this right before
For the holidays, maybe.
I brought these to our end holiday party, our end holiday dinner, our holiday dinner at the end of the year-end holiday dinner at not Moose and Frank's, Connie and Ted's, another two-name restaurant. Yeah. And we were like, hey, maybe we can do a video and do like a snack or whack video, and we never did it. But why? Because there's a note here was sent to us from listeners. To the Doughboys, these Oreos shipped from Braintree, Mass, to Quincy, Mass, to Boise, Idaho, where we live, and now to L.A. My wife and I buy every new Oreo flavor and bring them to our annual family reunion for a taste test. We had an extra tin of these abominations, and thought, who better to try? Happy belated Thanksgiving, Kyle and Haley. Thank you, Kyle and Haley. We have the Thanksgiving dinner-inspired Oreos, which should be horrible.
Wait, like turkey flavor?
Are
they
like sweet
creamed
potato?
corn?
Ew.
There's an answer key on there.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you could read this.
I'll say
Please,
my
no,
lane.
do it. You started. Start you.
All right. We've got a pumpkin pie flavor, which that sounds great.
Fun.
Cream corn. I don't know. Caramel apple pie, cranberry sauce, turkey and stuffing,
So
and sweet potato.
All of those flavors are in there?
Supposedly.
What?
Oh, maybe just one of each?
Yeah, I don't think it's an every flavor situation.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to share. We're gonna have to take bites or share. Or...
Yeah. That's.
Do you want me to get a knife and a?
Sure. Oh my God! I gotta say this.
Yeah.
There's a smell when you open up the container. You can smell these.
Let's take them one at a time. Let's start by circulating these Oreo Thins ganache.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take one of these bad boys. I probably should have taken a couple.
Man, I really should have brought my milk. It would have been so good to dunk right now.
Honestly, the Thanksgiving Oreos would not be good even in any breast milk. I think these seem to be not dunkers in my mind. These ones.
This is a snack.
All right. I was going to say these ones. There's 2 cookies, so we just have to split these cookies in half. The other ones.
I like these ones.
Chocolate ganache Oreos.
I like the ratio
thins.
of the thins.
Yeah, the thin with it.
Do they come in non-thins or are they only in thins?
I'm not sure, but thin is in.
Oh my God.
Meals?
Thin is in.
Do these come in non-thins or these?
No, just the thins.
Just the thins.
They're really good.
Those are damn good.
Yeah, I
took a second one.
already had 2. I just housed some Girl Scout Samoas.
Oh wow.
Girl Scouts really
There you go. I'm now circulating the Oreo Stuff of Legends. Chelsea and I almost had a disastrous spill handing off the cookies.
Don't try to. It's empty here,
Okay.
so you got to grab it from this part.
Chelsea and I both notorious spillers.
Yes.
So
yeah.
this is a dangerous territory over here.
My kid would love these because of the Hulk. Don't.
Here's
That's
the
what
thing,
they were
though.
saying.
I still fucked up.
Kind of blue.
Yeah, let me open this
We're
up.
supposed to
So
lick
it's
it.
got an interior. The color changing one has an interior, like a little white dot in the middle, and then a grayish blue on the outside. It's
So
kind of
then
like
you
an
lick
egg.
it and it turns blue?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's turning.
And put my famous tongue on it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It turned your tongue blue.
It's turning blue.
Yeah, it is turning blue. I mean, this sucks.
Why does it matter?
Really not exciting.
No.
Is there
Also,
is there a flavor to it or no? Is there a different flavor or is it just taste like
Same
Oreo?
great flavor.
You have to crack it open though to get this experience. You can't just
Yeah.
like eat the cookie. Like the novelty doesn't work if you eat it like a regular cookie.
No.
Yeah.
It's an Oreo, so an Oreo is good, but
I don't get it.
On the package, they make it look like you will be able to see the blue on the outside, but you would not be able to lick the
Oh, look,
cream.
though, our mouths are
on the-
turning blue. Is that supposed to be?
Oh
cool?
yeah,
No, that
your
sucks.
teeth are like
that's
so
bad.
blue right now.
Are they? Your
Yes.
teeth are
You
blue.
look like you brushed your teeth.
Oh,
oh yeah, your teeth are very blue.
Are they?
Yeah.
they're really blue.
This
Elena.
is whack.
Are
This
mine
is big
blue?
time. This is big
Your
time
tongue
whack.
is really blue.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were.
yeah.
Oh,
so the
fuck.
whole point of this is just to.
So we look like fucking freaks.
Yeah. This
This
sucks.
sucks.
This is like a prank. This is like a prank Oreo.
What the fuck,
Look
Amelia?
at this.
It's cool.
Wow.
It's cool.
I'm gonna rinse my mouth out.
Oh, yeah,
I always used to
Good
hate
idea.
snacks that turned my mouth a
Wow.
different color. I would like avoid stuff on purpose because it used to drive me crazy.
You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let you guys.
Oh, well.
Nick and I will share a cookie. I'm putting you guys to work.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Here we
No,
go.
it's fine.
you
What
want
am
me
I?
to
What am I
cut up
doing?
each
Well, these are the
one?
ones we'll share.
Yeah, you can just bisect.
There's 2 of each
these
flavor,
cookies.
so
Okay.
they just
Let's
cut
have
in
to
half.
color.
I think I
Do
got
you
you
want me
one
to
of
just
each.
bisect
Okay.
each one?
Thank you.
Wow.
They're
I believe
pretty
I got you one of
colors.
each.
We'll share.
Can I just say, I really like how everyone has picked up my habit of saying bisect.
Yeah,
I
I
like
pick
it.
up a lot of phrases from you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Dangerous.
Nick,
What about
I
me?
remember from the At Midnight Writers Room that we once got donuts, and
These are hard
I
to open.
They are hard to open.
cut
Do you need scissors?
pieces of them
Oh,
out,
yeah.
and
That'd be
you
great, actually.
pulled me aside, and you were like, "Do not do that."
I did get picky about that. For some
Yeah,
reason,
yeah. You were
Wait,
like,
what happened?
You
Pieces
said
of what?
I was like, well, I wanted to try. Like, I cut pieces out of the donuts.
Yes.
Because I was like, I want to try a little piece of this one and a little piece of this one. And Nick was like, you need to commit to a donut because if I want to take a donut, I don't want to take 80% of a donut that has a little piece cut out of it.
I think that was a fair argument.
You little fucking office bitch.
Yeah.
What? No, hold on.
And I gotta say, I talked about this in the TED room, and everyone was like, "That person's insane." Yes, because who doesn't want to? Then it opens the floodgates to be like, "I also want to try a little bit."
Yes, because I cut a donut in half, and then you said this.
I think I said
to
I
me.
never do it first because I don't want to get scolded. Yeah.
I can't believe you're yelling at people in the office for fucking donut
it's really
decency
stayed
or
with
whatever
me.
the fuck.
The only time I've ever lost my cool at appetite. No. I think what and I've certainly come around on this, but also I think just taking a little bit of it as opposed to like cutting it into quarters or cutting it in half.
But if you're gonna cut it up so everybody can just have a piece.
Oh.
They smell bad.
Why do
But I feel like that's even more presumptuous to be like, you're gonna want a quarter.
Oh, is that why Jemmy wants it?
I think if you're like a mangler, if you're like mangle the donuts, I think that's an issue. But if you're doing a nice little
with
cuts,
a
I
knife?
think
nice cut.
yeah, nice cut. I think you're fine.
No, I just wanted to throw you under the bus.
I don't know if I can bring myself to
Chelsea?
eat
This
this
slight
one.
that has stayed with me for a decade.
Let me say I am sorry.
You're listening,
I
you're
overreacted.
learning,
Yeah.
you're doing the work.
Overreacted.
No,
Oops,
I think it was
that one
good.
got-
I
cream corn.
I
got
welcome
fucked up.
the feedback.
These Thanksgiving Oreos are
These
very
are-
pretty. Like
They
like
look
colors.
pretty. They smell
They
awful.
smell disgusting.
I noticed Jemmy's interested. Does it smell like turkey? Like what?
I think maybe that is why.
I don't know.
But I don't.
Also,
They
Oreos
maybe
don't
smell like
need
dog food.
more frosting. Like
No.
they're
Yeah.
already the ratio. They don't need to be covered in another.
I am curious
layer.
about the cream corn. I don't want to
I'll try
be the first.
Yeah, which one
We'll
color
wait
is
for
the
you guys
apple
to-
pie one?
Apple pie, caramel apple pie is this one.
Okay, why don't we start with the orange with the brown frosting?
Okay. I wanna
Oh,
wait
they
for
smell
that.
more when you cut them in two. There's a
Yeah,
little
no.
flood of smell that comes
Yeah.
out when you cut them.
It
Do you
smells
think when
like-
they make flavors like this, they want them to be like enjoyable, or they're going for shock factor?
No, it's like the booger jelly beans. You know, the
Yeah.
Harry
Oh, sure,
Potter.
right.
It's just like to get people to. I
Go,
don't know.
"Ugh."
Yeah,
The smell is overpowering.
it smells like a convalescent home.
Well,
It really does.
will any of these be good? I wonder. I think my guess is no.
My guess is that one will be shockingly good, and one that sounds good will actually be disappointing.
Oh, you're doing that. That's.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm just.
no,
I'm,
yeah,
I
I'm,
feel like we're
'cause
gonna get like
so far away.
listeria
Yeah, this
Oh
might
God,
also.
I hope not.
Oh, because they're so old.
because they're old and they smell bad.
Do you get listeria from
they're
old
not. I mean,
things?
They're not even that
they're
old.
individually wrapped. They're not that old. They're for Oreo cookies.
The
Yeah, I guess
season's
you're
passed, but
right.
they're not
That's-
expired.
But
Yeah.
also, you don't have to eat anything you don't want
So
to.
No.
I will say this: it does come in a nice little tin
I'm
that you
trying
keep,
things.
like
I'm a
an
new
Oreo
person.
tin. That's
Okay.
this is a nice Oreo tin.
Wait, nice
It is
Oreo
a
tin.
nice
Wait, we're-
to
collectible
be honest,
tin.
this might be sweet potato. This is either sweet potato or the caramel apple pie. I'm not sure.
We're starting with orange. Yeah, sweet potato with the orange with the gray frosting is sweet potato.
So,
which-
so
that's the one we're
what's
doing.
orange with white?
Well,
Pumpkin pie,
we
but-
have the orange with gray.
Okay, that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is that? This looks like brown to me.
Yeah,
I think that gray brown same.
honestly,
Okay.
I think that's the pumpkin pie. I think that was kind of delicious. Am I the only one?
It tastes like
No.
sweet. It could be sweet potato to me.
my God.
I think it's yummy.
I could
I
also-
like
it's,
that.
It's
Good
pretty good.
fuck.
It's really sweet.
I like that.
But it's
You were
I'm
so
into
ready to hate it.
I love autumnal flavors.
Oh,
That's
Which
a
one
hoot.
was that?
That one's just a blast.
That one is good.
did I eat the caramel apple pie? Maybe that's what we ate.
Maybe so. That's what I thought we were getting, but now it's hard.
It's hard to tell what
It's
the
hard to
fuck.
tell.
Which one is?
I don't know. It was
which.
great.
I'm circulating some napkins here.
Chelsea, are you not eating the rest of yours?
So the
I'm
answer
just
does
trying
the
to
answer
bite
key
it
have
up.
any of
Do you want the
the
rest?
no.
frosting on there, Mitch?
That's good.
Like-
There's a sweet. There's a sweet potato.
Elena.
There's a sweet potato, a pumpkin pie, and a caramel apple pie.
Let's just eat the other orange one and try to
Okay.
figure out what that
Okay.
is.
Wait, there's 6, and wait, I have 5 left. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think there's
they're
like
very
one that's
confusing.
missing. There's one missing.
Okay, we're trying to.
Want
and
to do
so-
the red on red? That's cranberry
Oh,
sauce.
wait,
that
we're
could be
doing
the
the other
second.
orange.
I think
orange.
let's do the other
Oh,
orange.
okay,
first.
all right,
What's
fine.
the
We'll
orange
do
with
that.
white?
We'll work our way
Orange
through
with
the color
white
wheel.
looks like pumpkin pie.
So sweet potato and pumpkin because like a sweet potato pie and a pumpkin pie are like similar, not the same, but
I think the other one was the caramel apple.
I think the other one was the apple. Yeah. This one, I mean,
The other one tastes like
it's
pumpkin pie.
pretty good.
it's okay. It's not as good as the caramel apple.
Is this supposed to be
Yeah.
pumpkin pie?
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
Wait, so which one's the sweet potato?
I don't think we got.
We
this
don't
one.
We
know
haven't done
yet.
that one yet, I think. Right?
I think the sweet potato is the one that This
red?
reddish one with the brown.
Okay. I thought that one was a little more sciencey than the previous one, and it's the same sort of bouquet of flavors, but that one kind of has a little bit of a potpourri sort of quality to it.
Yeah, that one wasn't as.
I didn't love it.
Let's eat the brown one and get it over with. It's turkey with stuffing, because I don't want that to be the last one.
Okay, sure. Let's eat now.
Yeah.
This should be a different colorway, I should say.
It's 100%.
This just looks like chocolate on chocolate.
Oh man, mine fell apart.
Oh my god,
That's really bad.
Oh my god, it's so
It tastes
bad.
like shit.
disgusting.
That's fucking
Oh
horrible.
my god, this
Ugh.
sucks.
That's the worst cookie I've ever had in my
Why
fucking
would
life.
they do that?
What fucking horrible idea.
I can't. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, that
That's
is
awful.
disgusting.
There are so many sweet adjacent flavors with Thanksgiving food too that
Oh,
like
my
works.
God.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
We shouldn't have eaten this.
Spit it out.
Everyone needs to shut up. I need to concentrate on
I
not
was even
throwing up.
lifting it up. It was like
Oh,
so
there's a napkin next to you. Spit it out.
gross.
Go get some water.
That is what I think dog food
Yuck.
tastes like.
Mitch did say Jemmy might be interested because it smelled kind of like dog
Oh.
food.
That was so bad.
Drink your Coke or
I've tasted
something.
dog food, and this is worse. Oh God, the smell is putrid.
I think the aftertaste is just really like.
Yeah, we need a chaser. Oh my
It
god, I
tastes like-
can still taste
That's
it.
one. That's one of the
the
worst
thing.
things I've ever
I
eaten in
gotta
my
just-
I was
life.
That's
gonna say, I
fucking
feel like I've
horrible.
seen you guys try so many
Yeah, I'm gonna-
bizarre snacks. I've never seen any make Mitch almost barf.
That is disgusting.
That's one of the
That's
worst
a
things I've
first.
ever
I'm
eaten in
gonna
my
grab
entire
another
life.
one
I
of
can
the
still
chocolate
taste it.
ganache as a
I can still.
chasing
Yeah, I
watch.
need a chocolate. That is.
Chug expired McRib sauce.
And it went better than that. Yeah.
That was better.
Yeah.
It was
rib
way
sauce
better. It was good.
That's
This-
horrible.
That was fucking horrible. It tastes like I just threw up.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah.
that post vomit sort
Yeah.
of thing. It's this is what I think my mouth would taste like after I sucked Chewbacca's dick.
That's an insult to Chewbacca.
You're right. I'm just trying to think of someone big and mangy.
Also,
was
bad
fucking
news,
disgusting.
guys. Chasers aren't working.
Yeah, no.
I can still taste
I
it.
hate this.
Does anyone
you
want
taste-
a beverage from the fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you
I'll take a
like?
Diet Coke.
I don't remember what you have. I don't know.
Coke,
Something
Diet
strong.
Coke. There's like flavored waters.
I'll take a glass
flavored-
of white vinegar.
Do you want a refill of your water, or you want a
Oh
flavor?
yeah, just a refill.
Shot
of
of
water.
whiskey.
Water's
with-
not going to do it.
Just chasing it with a regular good tasting Oreo help.
No.
I'll take another.
No, it
Coke
doesn't.
Zero.
It doesn't help.
We tried the chocolate ganache as the chaser, and it
I've
doesn't
had
really.
like 3 cookies and it's not working.
That's one of the worst things we've ever eaten on the
This-
show. That's
That's
so
horrible.
bad.
We gotta wait because I'm gonna yell at Amelia like I yelled at Chelsea about the donuts. This is insane. This is
This is from a fan. This isn't even from Amelia.
no. I mean like this. Oh, then I'm gonna yell at that fan. Hey, fuck you.
They said they were abominations.
Oh my god.
They did. They said these are
Kyle and Haley said
yeah,
these
really
are
fucking
abominations.
bad.
This is caramel apple pie.
That's so disgusting.
All right. So what's another
God,
bad one?
I'm actually
I was on-
shocked by how bad.
I was on
Horrible.
such a high with that first one.
I know.
Have you done the creamed corn?
Oh,
Dare we
let's
go
get
No,
cream
there?
corn
cream corn.
over
Is
with
that
because
yellow?
it seems bad.
I assume.
Yeah, that's the yellow.
Okay.
I'll let you have that big piece.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I don't
Thank
like
you.
that.
So generous.
But that is leagues better.
I don't like
tastes
that
like
either.
corn pop.
That's really bad.
Too. That's bad too, but it's not as bad. Thank you.
I can
It
actually
tastes like a corn
I can
pop.
swallow that.
Barely. I can.
Yeah.
It tastes like
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
It tastes like Biden's
Thank
friend,
you.
corn pop.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's probably what the flavor is.
I always feel
That
like
man,
corn
that
flavor
real
just
man.
tastes kind of buttery,
Yeah.
agree.
which
I love
I
corn.
don't want.
I
They're
do-
both sweet things.
I do like corn. I don't think it works in this context.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
No.
It's very accurate, that one. I'm like, it's sciencey, but it's accurate.
Absolutely
Yeah,
evokes
sure.
it. All right, what do we have
You're
left?
thinking about going down on a big mangy dude? You choose Chewbacca?
I don't know. How about-
After I said I'd go down to you when the flight was going down, you choose Chewbacca instead of me?
You
He's trying
want
to
my-
insult the taste of the dick.
Oh, yeah. No, I guess that's good. I guess that
You
is.
want this to be about you?
No, I'm all right.
When our mouths were all blue, no one talked about going down on a Navi from Avatar.
we had a real
no,
opportunity to
Smurf.
talk about having eaten out Neytiri. We didn't do it.
Neytiri?
That's the
N-
lady
Ned-
out
Oh, you
there.
think Varong?
He's got a tattoo of
I do have a
Varong.
tattoo of
Wait,
Varong.
what?
Yeah, I do have a tattoo of Varong on my
He
shoulder.
also has a third tattoo.
Which true, yeah. I'm collecting them. It's a nice midlife crisis project.
Oh, fun. I was thinking about getting a midlife crisis tattoo.
I love it.
But
I'm
a
so
small
happy.
one.
Yeah, I got this tiger, and I'm tiger now.
Oh, yeah. that
and then
makes
I just
sense.
started getting more. I just started getting more.
Is that like a Weiger tiger thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago did you get that one?
This one, these are all within the past year.
Wow.
All very, very recent. Yeah.
Wow.
That turkey Oreo made me lose interest in food. Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
This
don't need the
podcast might be
GLP-1
done.
anymore.
Yeah, I think it might be
that
over.
That was really
It's so bad.
I
It
will
was
also
horrible.
say that followed up with the corn one.
the corn
A bad
was
1-2
bad.
combo. We have cranberry sauce left and
Pumpkin pie.
And sweet potato. We should maybe eat the sweet potato one first.
Okay, I'll eat the sweet potato now.
First?
Why
Instead
are
of the
there so
cranberry?
many?
Don't we want to go out on a sweet potato?
Maybe.
I
don't
don't
know.
want to go out on a cranberry.
Let's do the cranberry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
That's
boss
dark.
you.
No, I just
You
feel
guys
like
are the
cranberry
hosts.
might be like just
Okay.
kind of
this one's
normal.
falling apart too.
That's not bad.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Yep.
A little medicine-y, but it's not bad.
Not for me. Why did I put the whole thing in my mouth?
That's what I did with the turkey one. It's a huge mistake.
I don't
Oh
like
my
that
God.
one. That one's bad too.
Pretty bad.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally rushed
You know,
into eating the sweet potato, which I like.
I feel like actually the
Ugh.
cranberry grew
You
on
like
me
the
slightly
cranberry.
because it was so flavorful. That first bite was just kind of like, meh, and then it got a really bright flavor,
At the end, it becomes like a
like eating like
It
nerds
tastes like a
or
lozenge.
something.
Like those,
That's at the end of it. Yes, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, like
Yeah.
a cranberry
I
Jolly
feel like
Rancher.
I just ate nerds.
I don't
Yes.
want that.
I kind of
Yeah,
don't
it does
hate
taste like
that.
with your Oreo.
Yeah, not with an Oreo. I don't know. I would say that one might be my favorite of all of them. It's the weirdest
What?
comparatively to what I would think an Oreo would taste.
Sorry, I don't
This is
mean
very
to-
much a gimmick, very much like a challenge snack is what
Yeah.
these turned out to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But two of them were good, or one of them was good.
One was good.
We unfortunately started with the best ones and then
Yes.
worked our way down.
I'm
the
gonna try
toilet.
this.
I'm doing sweet potato.
Sweet
I'm
potato.
taking half.
I already
Yeah, I can
already
go.
bitten the sweet potato, and I don't mind it.
Okay.
That one's not good either.
It's strange.
I will say this one
Doesn't taste like a sweet potato.
finally overrode the aftertaste of the turkey.
This might be the caramel apple one.
Yeah.
Elena, can you pass me that
I
turkey?
think it's-
Yeah.
Let me see if we can.
That
if we can
doesn't
divine
taste
this
like sweet
mystery.
potato to
The
me.
sweet, it's strange.
That's right.
That's caramel apple.
Caramel apple.
The first one we had was
Yeah.
sweet potato. I think
Because
the
it was
best-
more
that's caramel
cinnamon
apple.
kind of
Yeah, it's
flavor.
got the
That is caramel
yellow.
apple.
That's
100% caramel
apple.
apple.
And I kind of like that one.
So here's part of the issue.
You don't like that one?
I'm holding up the answer key to camera.
So
and
we really liked the sweet potato
Yeah,
one.
the sweet potato
We
was the
did.
best one.
we see that they're each a different colorway, and then they've got just kind of this this.
Well, the colors are off in the key, by the way.
This is the thing I was going to say, Mitch. They're a different colorway, and they're all kind of Peter North with the various frostings on top, which is meant to help you indicate which ones are which. They don't look like this. It doesn't match up the key.
Yeah.
Like the colors of especially of the cookies don't line up, and also the cranberry sauce cookie and the caramel apple pie cookie were the exact same fucking hue. Like that, like they're acting like they're two different oranges and two different reds. They're the same. They're all the fucking same.
You know what?
I'm pissed off.
Put them up against the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Kyle and Haley, the people sent it in.
No, not them.
No, we love you. Thank you very much. That was a very nice gift.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Thank you
Yeah.
both. It was fucking gross. But we do appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm scarred.
I
I don't even eat turkey right now. I'm vegetarian and I ate a turkey cookie.
Yeah, we're sorry.
That was so
I'm going to have a chocolate ganache.
bad.
'cause
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
need to get this.
I've had like
shit
5
out
of
my mouth.
those.
Yeah, yeah.
Still not doing well.
We started with the best one. We started with the best thing, and then everything else
Yeah.
sucked. Oh well.
I know, it was
hey-
so promising
This
at the beginning.
snack.
I know.
I know.
This is a big time snack.
You were saying this is the whole episode?
Yeah.
It was so promising
It
at
was
the
so
beginning.
promising.
Mitch, does anyone disagree? I say chocolate ganache is a snack, and everything else is a whack, except maybe the sweet potato.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed.
I think that's a consensus.
Yep.
Agree.
All right, just like your restaurant, you invite feedback. Let's open the feedback, and we have a voicemail today. Let's take a listen.
Hi, Doughboys. This is Johnny from Decatur, Illinois, Soy City. My wife and I have this memory of this Honey Nut Cheerios commercial where like a fake blues man sings, "It's a honey oven, oh." But we can't find any evidence that this ever existed. My question is, have you ever experienced a form of fast food Mandela effect where you swear you remember something, but you can't find any proof that it was real?
You know, Mitch, we had a similar thing, so trying to uncover a commercial mystery last week with our guest, Vanessa Chester.
Yes.
And trying to find an old Barbie commercial that she was in as a kid. Hopefully that's been unearthed. So maybe we can employ the same sort of detective work from...
I mean, I remember
our
the
fandom.
song. There's a honey, it's a honey.
You remember
and
the song?
Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah, there was a song.
Oh, I remember that song. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know if it was I don't know if the way he sang it was the same guy. I don't know. I don't know if it was a very blues type singer like he was saying.
It sounds like he's misremembered some key details, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But then he was also saying his wife has the
Remembered
same
it
memory.
too.
So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder.
Maybe
I wonder
it was like a regional commercial.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Could be a regional
Oh.
commercial. Anyway, the question is,
The Moon Man's out there.
it was asking about a Mandela effect.
Yeah, like food Mandela.
A fast food
effects.
Mandela effect or a food
Or just
Mandela
food
effect.
Mandela, yeah.
Boy, that's a little tough to pull off the dome. I'm trying to think if I had anything that happened to me like that. I mean, I certainly, but this was true. They changed the Cookie Crisp mascot from a cop or a robber and a dog to a fucking wolf, and it's so boring. But then I have times where I was like, wait, was it ever I do think sometimes I've Mandela affected myself, but it's true.
When did they change that?
A few years ago.
Why?
I have no idea.
Maybe because cops aren't so popular
Cops
anymore.
could have been, yeah. No, but I
Wow.
think it was a criminal. But when maybe a cop was chasing him, I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe I'm making all this up.
We almost changed the Doughboys logos to have me and Nick in cop uniforms, and we figured that's probably like not great to have to do that. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of cops and robbers. I mean, I was always rooting for the robber though to get it anyways. You know what I mean?
want me
Like,
to get the Cookie Crisp.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
There's a
Yeah.
lot
And now-
of robbers in food imagery. You know, it's the Hamburglar, it's
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp. I mean, even the Trix Rabbit.
We've really come as a country because, like, I'm all for the Hamburglar too. Steal those burgers.
Yeah.
What about
right.
the Cookie Monster is adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's stealing, but he's taking what people get rid of.
Yeah. The Lucky Charms leprechaun. He's trying to take him. Or no, the kids are stealing from him.
Yeah, he's trying to
Cookie
protect his,
Monster's not a
his
thief,
stash.
though. I just want to go
No,
out on the
he's
line
not
and
a
say
thief,
Cookie
but I was
Monster's
saying
not a
he's
thief.
taking what people are giving.
Yes.
He's
I'd say
taking- yeah.
my other, beside my two favorite Oscars, Oscar the Grouch is like the bad boy of Sesame Street, right? He's kind of the one who's like a.
I guess so. Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
like
He's
I'm
cranky.
trying to think of as far as.
Like a fuck boy?
I'm trying. Well, I mean, we could discuss that too, but I'm thinking of almost.
I almost spilled. It's fine.
I was trying to think of like who is like the bad, like who is the one who's like closest to bad, like because Cookie Monster just eats cookies, but I'm like, who is like the baddest of the bad on Sesame Street? It's got to be the other Oscar.
Snuffle Up, I guess, hit a guy with his car and kept driving. It's like Matthew Broderick.
I got hit, and they didn't stop.
You got hit.
I got hit my first year in LA.
As a pedestrian.
Yeah, as a pedestrian. Yeah.
Were you okay?
I was fine. You get to realize like what you would do in an emergency, and I was kind of humiliated because I got knocked to the ground and then just started going, "Ah!" Like I was fine, but I just started wail screaming as if I had been stabbed.
Well, of course.
Reasonable response.
But I'm like, oh, now I know. Like, if something goes wrong in my life, I'm not going to be like, hey, let's just like take a deep breath. I'm just going to start going, ah! So that's good to know about myself.
I also I like the term whale screaming. It's a very funny way to respond to something. Too bad it wasn't the whale. He could have the whale himself would have been able to levitate,
Float to safety,
and been floated to safety.
Have you seen the Brendan Fraser
Have you
film
guys
The
seen
Whale?
The Whale?
I've never seen it.
No,
It's not
but
a very
I know
good
the
movie.
ending.
It's not a very good movie.
He floats.
He floats.
Yeah.
The ending is that he floats.
He eats some meatball subs. He jacks off a bunch, and then he floats.
Floats to heaven, basically.
Huh.
Yeah.
And I can't get a movie made.
I can't think of anything specific. I wouldn't think of any.
There's some common, like, famous Mandela food ones. Do you want some of those?
Yeah, please.
Like, some people widely remember Fruit Loops being spelled fruit like fruit, but it actually has two O's in fruit, like Fruit Loops.
That is a good one. I've heard someone say that before.
Yeah, the spelling of Chick-fil-A is a common one.
We did a segment on this before, the
Yeah.
Mandola effect, back
We
with
did?
Claudia O'Doherty back like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
No,
about that.
Did you remember
no
that?
memory of
Did you
it.
look it
That's
up?
the
She made the
Mandela
segment.
effect.
I
You
made the
guys don't
segment a
remember
couple years ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was great.
Wow.
It was great.
It was.
It wasn't great. My segments suck.
No, that's not true, Amelia. You brought us these Oreos that turned our tongues blue.
Mitch brought the shitty Oreos.
Yeah.
I didn't bring them. They were sent to us. Actually, you
yeah.
brought them and gave them to me, and then I brought them back.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so you've been hit by a car?
Yeah.
Have you ever been hit by a car or hit someone with your car?
No.
I've never hit a person.
I've gotten in vehicle accidents, but nothing major.
I feel like I'd fuck up a car pretty bad. It's probably like hitting a moose if you hit me.
Oh yeah. Well, you do some damage.
I went car shopping with my mom and sister this past week while they were in town.
Oh.
And I went to a few different. I don't want to even say it. I went to a few
You
different.
shopped around.
I shopped around. We went to Toyota dealership. We went to the Nissan dealership. We went to a Lexus dealership and looked at stuff.
La-di-da.
And I did go to a BMW dealership. Relax. I know you say silver steel. I've only owned 2 cars my entire
You've
life.
had a Nissan Altima for 15 years.
Yes.
You live
I
very
noticed
frugally.
your Nissan Altima and I thought, oh, how modest and sweet.
yes.
But now I know you're an asshole just like everyone else. I'm gonna get the nicest car out there.
I have a yes, my bike rack that's on the back of my Nissan Altima that I've owned for 15 years now. But I looked around.
You gotta shop around. It's been 15 years since you bought a car. Are you supposed to just go buy the exact same car? No, you gotta go see what's out there.
Get yourself a nice car.
I went to Glendale and I looked at all there. I went to the whole entire row of all the dealerships there, and we hit up like a bunch of them.
Mitch, I think you should get a very expensive car because technically you're an employee of HeadGum, and that seems to be what they drive.
There's like a poster of different Porsches in the bathroom. You could just take some
get one of those.
and get one of those.
I can't wait to bring in my X5 and have them scoff at it.
Get a G-Wagon.
Yeah, get a G-Wagon.
Yeah. I gotta say, I used to have an Audi, and I really like them. They're great cars.
I've heard people are telling me are giving me some good tips. Jesse Ferrara was telling me Mazdas are a nice car too. I was looking at some Mazda.
I have a Mazda now.
Do you have a Mazda?
I love my Mazda.
Yeah,
okay.
Highly recommend a Mazda.
I had a Mazda Protege. That was one of my first cars.
So I've only had in my 43 years, I've only had 2 cars my entire life, both Nissan Altimas. So I'm looking around. I'm going to see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, Johnny from Decatur, Illinois, Soy City. We don't have an answer for you because the question is very hard. But it's
I remember
hope
Burger
someone
Buddies from
finds...
Burger King. Do you remember those? And I just kind of forget them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if they existed or not. Maybe is more of what it is. But
I will give a call to action, a call to adventure to everyone out there. If you can locate this fake Bluesman song or have a memory of it, let us know, and we'll see what the consensus is. And if you have a question or comment about the world of chain restaurants, you can email us at feedback@birdfuck.com or leave us a voicemail at 830-GO-DOE. That's 830-463-6844. Our producer is Emma Erdbrink. Our associate producer, Amelia Marino. Our video editor, Mike Dorfman.
Wags, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
After the show, are you going to yell at me because I cut the Oreos in 2 because it doesn't fucking follow your fucking donut etiquette, you piece of shit?
Yeah, we're going to have a little talk. And Doughboys...
I can't believe he yelled at you in the office.
He didn't really. It was just, he was such a mild-mannered guy. And then he really was doing me a solid because it was my first writer's room. And he pulled me aside and he's like, don't ever do that again.
It scarred Chelsea because she brought it up.
I used the language, don't ever do that again.
Do that again?
And he went like this.
Yeah. It feels very harsh for me. Maybe.
Just finger across the throat.
Dear Lord.
You want to work in this town again? I had to think twice. The next knife you get will be in your back. No, I think you were like, hey... I think it's not like the coolest thing in a writer's room to just
no,
do it.
I think you should
let people cut it. And I was like, oh, thank you.
It almost like that's like rote. Like everyone knows this. Like, hey, word to the wise, don't cut up the donut.
Yeah, I don't know if people agree with you.
It's my own personal rule, apparently.
No.
But also, whatever. I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. I'm sorry for airing it because
I think it's
I
great.
love you so much, and I would rather know. Annoying
how
things.
often was he yelling at women in the office? Is it a normal thing?
I wouldn't say his voice wasn't raised. He was just explaining what we were doing was wrong and why. Especially with food preparation. That was like the
Oh, interesting.
You should know this.
The only thing that job I took
You're
seriously.
a woman. You should know about food preparation.
Merchantkinshipgoods.com/Doughboys and the Doughboys Double our weekly bonus episode plus our entire pre-2018 back catalog is over at patreon.com/Doughboys. Elena Crevello, Chelsea Davison. Podstruck is the podcast. Ted is the TV show. And Chelsea, you have a movie coming out.
I do. In May on Roku, a Roku original called Broad Trip, starring Sophia Bush.
Wow, how about that?
It's a mother-daughter road trip comedy, so you can watch it with your mom. It's real tame. It's feel good for the whole family.
I love it.
Please plug away. I did an episode of Podstruck that I mentioned.
Also, you made a comedy movie. How cool is that?
It's nice to make an original movie that is comedy, or at least comedy-ish.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, it's more of a heartwarming,
Chelsea, don't downplay this.
No, I mean I'm not. I just want to make sure the listeners and the viewers have the right expectations. If they're going in being like, this is gonna be like. It's not raunchy. It's like it's
Roku.
A good
No one's going in with
movie. Okay.
Also, by the way, it's Doughboys listeners. They don't expect laughs very often.
I'm just saying it's more meant to. It's a feel good road trip.
I can't wait.
It's sweet.
What was the title one more time?
Broad Trip.
Broad Trip.
Well, hopefully it's funny too. Hopefully. We'll see.
Can't wait to watch Broad Trip, and there's a scene where the asshole boyfriend scolds a woman for cutting her donut.
Also, Chelsea wrote 2 of the episodes in our upcoming season of Ted that are both very funny.
Wow. Oh, awesome.
One in particular I'm very excited about.
We bonded over a joke from one of my episodes I pitched to the room, and the men in the room they were like, does anyone know the movie while you were sleeping?
Joke.
And Elena jumped in and was like, yes, of course. And we just riffed for a while. And then afterwards, Elena
proposed.
She proposed. She sent me a voice note and said, we should start a rom-com podcast. And we did.
And that's how it all started.
That's the origin.
I love it. That's great.
Story.
So you're trying to say
what
goodbye.
the hell's wrong with everybody not knowing while you were sleeping? What the hell is going on in there?
Right? Thank you. And Mitch, we have to have you on.
I would love to come on.
What movie would you do? What rom-com?
Yeah, what movie would you want to do?
Would you want it to be like a food movie to tie into Doughboys? Because you could do like
idea.
Chef.
Oh, sure.
I've never seen Chef. It'd be fun to watch it. No, yeah.
Where Jean Favreau has a love triangle with Sofia Vergara and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Oh, so it sounds like it's based in reality.
A movie he directed.
I would love to come on.
We'll find the right one.
Yeah. I'm thinking of good rom-coms I've loved over the year. I just watched, Housemaid. It's not a rom-com, but it was very funny in many ways.
It's funny.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
No.
It's
don't watch it with your mom is my advice, because that's what I did.
Podstruck. You can listen wherever you listen to podcasts. And Ted, season 2 is March 5th on Peacock. Anything else you'd like to plug?
Nope.
No.
That's it.
Listen to our podcast.
Yeah, check it out.
Listen to the podcast.
Listen to the podcast.
We kept you here for so long.
I know. Thanks for doing this marathon session. But
oh no, it's been a blast.
It's been the best. Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
We're doing 3-hour episodes in 2026. What the fuck is going on?
Do you edit it way down? Like, is this going to be an hour and a half?
No.
We're turning to fucking blank check.
Oh my god.
Well,
how do we do this to ourselves?
We got out all the problematic stuff I said. So
it'll actually be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes long.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
That'll do it for this episode of Doughboys. Until next time, for the Spoonman Mike Mitchell, I'm Tiger Weiger. Happy eating.
See ya.
That was a HeadGum podcast.